What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to today's watch along here at Anfield Agenda. A massive night again at Anfield. They always are at this point of the season. The Reds taking on Brendan Rodgers' Leicester. Team news is in, and as you can see there on the screen, folks, the big news, I suppose, from our perspective is a couple of things. One, we get to see Luis Diaz start, which we're all over the moon with. Mohamed Salah has to be content with a place on the bench, obviously after his a ridiculous amount of minutes, quite frankly, that he played at the AFCON. All of his games pretty much gone to extra time. I think it's the right call. I think it is the right call. Harvey Elliott is also on the bench for the Reds today, as you can see from that starting 11. It's pretty good. I've got no complaints, in all honesty, folks. I'm over the moon, and I'm just looking forward to the game. Really looking forward to the game. Hello to everyone coming into the chat. Lovely to have you guys with us. It feels like an eternity since we've been back for a watch along of a league game. It has been. It's been what, over 3 weeks or something now? Absolutely madness. But look, ladies and gentlemen, as always, our watch alongs wouldn't be able to be here without a sponsor, and today delighted to welcome back the good folks at the One Football app to be today's watch along sponsor. Everything that you need to get you through a busy football season is on the all fantastic, all conquering, all free One Football app. The link is in the description. It'll give you everything from statistics, league tables, fixtures, augmented reality feature, video content, everything that you guys need to get you through the season. One Football has got you covered, and on top of that, one of the things I most love about One Football, apart from the fantastic app, is the support it gives to football content creators such as ourselves and the freedom to go do what we do. So again, show some love to the guys at One Football. Download it with the link in the description below. Much love, folks, and thank you to the guys at One Football as always for their continued support. Right, my friends, how are we? Shall we have a little look-see at the starting 11 and see how we all feel? Well, I say have a little look-see like it's not already on the screen, you know what I mean? So, we've Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Matip comes back in. As much as I called for Matip all week, everybody was saying Canade, so I got sucked into it and I guessed Canade as well, which is sound either way. But it is Joel Matip that comes in to partner Virgil van Dijk. Midfield, I mean, Thiago and Fabinho, once they're in the midfield together, I'm really happy. And Curtis Jones getting a run just shows the belief that Jurgen Klopp has in the young man. On the left, we think it'll be Luis Diaz. Through the centre, Bobby Firmino. And on the right, Diogo Jota. Let's wait and see. I'll go through the Leicester lineup in a second. Josh Thompson, thank you very much, mate. Member for 6 months on the channel, absolute legend. Evening, Craig, looking forward to this game. Thanks for making match day even more fantastic. Much love to you and the Anfield Agenda team. Josh, my pleasure, dude. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, look, let me have a quick look here at the Leicester team, and then we'll look at the benches. So, Kasper Schmeichel in goal, James Justin at right back, Amarte and Ndidi at centre back, as there's no well, look, they've a load of players injured, don't they? Johnny Evans being one of them. Luke Thomas at left back, Kieran Dewsbury Hall and Samare in midfield, and it's Albrighton, Maddison, Lookman and Daka up top. Obviously no Jamie Vardy, he's still recovering from an injury. I think, if my memory's right, he picked up like December time or something like that. So that's what Leicester are lining up like. And again, we'll have a quick look now at Liverpool's bench. And it is a strong bench, my friends, it is. So we've got Ibrahim Kanade, James Milner, Naby Keita, Mohamed Salah, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Kostas Tsimikas, Quivin Kelleher and Harvey Elliott. I don't remember a Liverpool bench being this strong in quite a while, and this is before we get Sadio back as well, so no complaints from me, my friends, none whatsoever. That bench, if that doesn't scream we can win a game from the bench if needs be, I don't know what will. So all in all, pretty tickety-boo, pretty happy with life and just looking forward to the game. I think, look, if we get this right, I honestly believe Leicester are there for the taking tonight, and I don't mean, win by a goal or two, I mean whooping. So fingers crossed. I'm looking for a big performance, I really am. Jason, all the way from New York City in the house, how are you, my man? Lovely to have you with us. For those asking, by the way, it is on BT Sport, for those asking. I know a lot of people like to know what game is on in the UK. Is Origi back yet? No, he's not on the bench, so no, he isn't. Diaz is from Colombia, yes indeed he is, and can't wait to see him play a full game. I'm so excited, I really am. What have we got? Craig, I'm a little late, sorry. What do you think with Salah not starting? I think it's the right call. Oh, Streamlabs in here now, Crosby. You're really getting flashy now, Connor. Yeah, I think it's the right call. Mohamed Salah would have wanted to play because he's a machine and he's a goddamn superhero. But I think Jurgen Klopp made the right call. You know, we often hear our manager speaking about player welfare, and sometimes these decisions have to be taken out of the players' hands by the managers. You know, players like Mohamed Salah will want to play every game because they're fit, they're determined. But, you know, ultimately, it's a busy time of the season right now coming up. Champions League game against Inter next week. Away trip at the weekend as well in the league. So I think it's right. I think it's the right call from Jurgen Klopp. Let Salah have his rest. If he needs to come off the bench for the last 20-25, so be it. But I'm happy. I'm happy, folks. And I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting nothing but a win, if I'm being honest. And I can't see how we don't win, but there you go. That's if we show up, by the way. If we show up. Mr. Stonage is in the chat as well. Chris, how are we? He's definitely not the go, Chris. He's not the go. Let's not be filling his head full of this nonsense, Chris. Only joking. He is the go. No, he's not. He's not. But he just isn't. But none of us are. But we're blagging it. We're blagging it from day one. Liz, how are we? Another match day up the motherfucking red, said Liz. That's a sexy bench. Light and love to the whole AA family. And right back to you, my friend. What is your prediction, Craig? Said Leon Doherty. Pain. Vengeance. 3-0. And I know, look, I wouldn't usually predict a 3-0 against Leicester. I wouldn't. But I feel we're in a really good place right now. I think we're hitting form at the right time. And I think Leicester are struggling, obviously, with consistency, with injuries. So, yeah, it is there for us today if we want to go and give them a spanking. So, yeah, there we go. That's my take. And look, I am a deluded Irish twat at times, but I don't know, I'm bringing my own fucking nationality into it, you know? Jesus Christ, Houlden, get your shit together. Yeah, so look, lovely to have you guys here. We've a load of time to go to the kick-off, so, you know, we can have a good chat. You guys can get your questions in. We can build up to the game properly. And the reason we came on a little bit extra early was because we missed you guys. It's been so long since we've had a watch-along. A league watch-along. What is it, 3 weeks? Something like that now? Glad Curtis is starting. Keep Klopp trust, or excuse me, glad Curtis is starting. I said so. Klopp trusts him, even if some fans don't rate him. Look, some of our fans have been downright shameful on social media over the last couple of weeks. I've seen Thiago get some abuse. I've seen Hendo get abuse, and Curtis Jones. Give your heads a wobble. These lads are top notch. These lads represent our football club with distinction, and we need to start showing them the respect that they deserve. So, less of the Jordan Henderson slander. There'll be no Hendo slander on my watch anyway. I can guarantee you that. What's wrong with Hendo? Absolutely nothing. Just some of our fans have just lost the run of themselves. You know what? I don't even think they are Liverpool fans, half of these people on social media that are just moaning about the team all the time. Look, I love a moan. You know that. I love a rant. I love a moan. But now ain't the time to be moaning. Now's the time to be, you know, looking forward to it and excited and optimistic about the future because the future looks good. Henderson's out with a back injury today, by the way, or a precautionary back injury, I believe, is the official line. So that's why no Jordan Henderson in the matchday squad today, which is fine. You know, that's fine. We won't worry about that. Hendo will be back when he's good and ready. And look, if we're being really honest with ourselves, he's probably more on the fringes of a starting place these days. I think it's just purely down to age, really, and the fact that father time waits for no man. But Jordan Henderson, make no bones about it, he still has a lot to offer this squad. Love the whole squad, said Rav. Love it, mate. Love it. Hi Craig, Tom here from Germany again. Just got Surfshark today. Love it. Thanks for the tip. No problem. You're welcome, my man. You're welcome. Yes, and we'll be rocking with those boys on Sunday for the league game. But today, as I said, folks, we are proudly sponsored by the good folks over at the all-conquering, fantastic OneFootball app. You can download it entirely free with the link in the description. They've been great supporters of football fan content, great supporters of the watch-alongs here on Anfield Agenda. And look, quite simply, there isn't a better football app out there that you can download entirely free to give you everything you need. Video content, augmented reality features, league tables, statistics, whatever your heart desires, OneFootball have got you covered. And if anybody wants to become a member, by the way, join Team Anfield Agenda, or Anfield Agenda FC as it's correctly called. You can do so by clicking that blue join button or hitting the link in the description below. Membership to the channel gets you a couple of things. Firstly, it gets you a load of cool emojis that Connor designed specifically with match days in mind. It also gets you access to the Anfield Agenda members only Discord group, and you also get our name, your name will appear in green to me and other members, and you will get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name in the comments as well. But most importantly, you'll be helping me fund my extravagant lifestyle that I want to live. And make no bones about it, I want to be fanning myself down with £50 notes and wiping my arse with €20 notes. So, here we are. I don't even know if I take myself seriously some of the time. Connor won't let me write emails anymore as well, by the way. Gotta get that out there. Gotta get it out there. He won't let me write emails. And the simple reason is, because the waffle that I do on here, I carry that into the written form as well. So he tells me that if I write an email, it's 8 paragraphs and it can be fit into one really. So yeah, he doesn't let me waffle on email, so just have to waffle on here instead. Looking cool in the Jordan top, said Yusuf. Thank you, my man. Yeah, I'm always looking cool. I'm always fresh. Don't ever accuse me of not being up with the L hoodie. I'm a professional, chav. My man, professional, chav. Coutinho's still a class player. We might have missed a loan. Look, I have to keep repeating this. I never wanted Coutinho back at Liverpool, and I stand over it. But I do want to see him do well in the Premier League, and he was brilliant yesterday for Aston Villa, no doubt about it. He was quality, he was, and Jacob Ramsey as well. What a talent Villa have there with that young man. Absolutely balls of steel for such a young age. Ridiculously talented. Must win tonight, said AP. Have to keep the pressure on City. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to believe maybe... It sounds really ridiculous considering they're 12 points ahead, but are they starting to have a bit of a wobble, City? I don't see them being as free-flowing, as all-conquering as they were, but yet they are still grinding out results. So win tonight, win at the weekend as well, and start building towards that massive encounter at the Etihad. Craig, not to be rude, but you've probably been waffling your whole life. Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes, mate. I'll be the first one to admit I'm an absolute waffler. But you kind of have to be to do this, because there's a lot of time to fill out, So I could probably sit here and have a conversation with myself and answer myself for an hour. Fuck knows, I've done it when I'm in the kitchen in the evening times and stuff. Gamer Josh, how are you in? Dara's in, Owen's in, Ken's in. Nice to see everybody. I hope you're all well. Get your score predictions in the chat, by the way. We'd love to know how you're all feeling ahead of this game. Liz, of course, in as well. And I don't think I've mentioned the Leicester City bench yet. So Soyuncu on the bench, Harvey Barnes on the bench, Tielemans on the bench, Ward on the bench, Iheanacho on the bench, Perez on the bench, Chowdhury, Pereira and Vestergaard. I mean, that's not a shabby bench at all for Leicester, in all honesty. Abdullah's gone 3-0. CEF S22 4-0. Liz is going to reply to somebody. Rav's gone 4-1, 3-1, 3-1, 5-0, 4-1. Good. I'm loving the optimism. Loads of optimism in the chat. That's what we want to see. Suxi, as always, superstar on the channel here. Suxi, really always appreciate your support. Liam Mansell, how are you, my man? Welcome in. Yes, I love this. Loads of optimistic people in the Anfield Agenda chat. We love that. Jamie Rennie, and of course as well, absolute superstar. Always look for Jamie's comments. Always, because they're really nice as well. Let's be honest, we all like to see nice things. Love the channel from Kilkenny. Owen, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I don't know when the last time I was in Kilkenny. Actually, I do know when the last time I was in Kilkenny. I was buying a replacement Mercedes badge for an old Merc I had, but that was ages ago. But yeah, how are you, my man? Adam, thank you. Very kind of you, dude. Adam Ali. Diaz to get his first goal. Yeah, what are we thinking? Give us a thumbs up if you think Luis Diaz is going to score today. I mean, I'm going to give you 2 right here. So yeah, I think he'll score. I do. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. I honestly am. Paddy Murphy's at the match as well, so keep an eye out for Mr. Murphy. He's in the lower main stand, and I think he has this year's white tracksuit top on with the red and gold on it. So keep an eye out for Mr. Murphy. Oh, yes, we're loving this from the chat. Luis Diaz goal all around. Hat-trick for Diaz. Oh, God, don't be doing that to me. If Luis Diaz scores, we need the biggest woohoo or woo woo of your life, said Owen. Oh, a bit of a sore throat today. Yeah, there's a bit of a cold going around my house at the minute. The wife has it, my daughter has it. I think I'm starting to get it, so I think this game came just in time, in all honesty. What have we got? Dot Fortune tuning in from South California. As always, much love from the States. 2-0 for the Reds. Lots of love over to you guys as well. I know a load of top Reds. Top Reds, I mean really good Reds. I don't mean it in the Twitter sense. From Cali, so always lovely to see you guys in the chat. Oh, Murphy was getting a bit of action last night, was he? We love that, Chris. I mean, Paddy getting his end away. Why not? He's a young man. He's free and single. Liz said the stadium looks so sexy under the lights. There is something really special, isn't there, about Anfield under the lights. Another bit of news for you guys as well, just confirmation of this. The FA Cup 5th round tie, obviously Liverpool are going to be at home against Norwich City, takes place on Wednesday, March the 2nd, and it's an 8:15pm kickoff. So just confirmation, the Reds tie against Norwich is going to take place, the 5th round tie, Wednesday 2nd of March, 8:15pm. So yeah, let's stick that one in your diaries. WFM to you, Sundarshan. WFM, or excuse me, Sudarshan, excuse me, my man. Yes, WFM to all of you. Feels like a while since we've been able to say WFM. Is anything going on with Hendo? Precautionary back injury, mate. So the club are just being extra cautious around it. And thankfully, we've got more than enough able-bodied replacements. So we're all good. Our bench looking pretty strong today. Starting lineup's looking good. No complaints from me. Diaz or Mane, let's not get into this already. I don't like this attitude of let's immediately write off one of our players and big up the other one. We've got them both. We'll play them both. We'll enjoy them both. We'll get behind them both. How about we go with that attitude? Should we get Bissouma? Well, it looks like Aston Villa's interest is going to continue in Bissouma into the summer. Look, you know what I think. Choo-choo. That's what I think. Bellamy all the way. Do we have Newlon today? Oh, he's on standby. Look, there he is. One button ready here as well. I've got the single button ready to go. All the match day content good to go as well. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're on YouTube today, but don't forget, Anfield Agenda are also very active on Twitch. So if you are a Twitch user, get across there, give us a follow. And also don't forget, you can find Anfield Agenda on TikTok as well. So, if you haven't got enough of our stupidity and our fun and jokes on here, you can catch the best moments as well over the Anfield Agenda TikTok account. I love all these buttons Connor gave me to press. I feel like if you put one there, with a big red X through it that says do not push this, I'm gonna push it. Oh, the dog next door is on time as well. I mean, dog must have got her notification next door to come out for a little bark. Finally, match day again. Let's go, love it, said Brendan. Yeah, it just feels... I know we got the FA Cup and all, that was great, but this is the bread and butter, isn't it? This, and it'll build us right through to next week's match against Inter Milan as well. Obviously, we've an away game at the weekend, which we will be bringing you. By the way, just a heads up for the weekend, that game is not on TV in the UK. I don't want to shout out other sponsors on this stream, so I don't, but you know where I'm going with this. You know what I've told you to do before. They will be sponsoring us as well at the weekend, so there you go. So make sure you're ready. Don't want to surprise anyone at the weekend. It isn't on TV in the UK, so get creative, my friends. How have I been, said BA. I'm good, my man. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Life's been not too bad lately. Opinions on the bench today. I think it's saucy, said Axe. It is saucy, mate. It is c'est magnifique. So what have we got? Just for those coming in, you can see the starting 11 on the screen. But how about this for a bench? Kanade, Milner, Keita, Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, Tsimikas, Kelleher and Elliott. Ooh, tasty. Natasha, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Lovely to have you as a member. Yeah, don't forget, Natasha, if you want to have a little look on the community tab of the YouTube channel, you will find the Discord link there. You'll only see it if you're a member, which of course you are, and hope to see you in there as well. Loving the depth of the squad, said Ronan. Squad? What's a fucking squad, Craig? A squad. Loving the depth of the squad, Ronan. Sorry I butchered your comment. Set Sabrina on next door's dog. No, we love next door. Next door's sound. And Sabrina isn't here. Anyway, it's just me at the moment. My daughter had a physio appointment up in Dublin today after she dislocated her knee, so they were up there. So free gaff, whoop whoop. It's pretty boring though. Free gaffs aren't what they were when I was a kid. You know what I mean? When a free gaff was a big deal. Eamon, nice to see you in as well. Kada, let's get it done. Kada, let's get it done. Kada, let's... I don't know what that means, George. Kada, let's it done. I don't know what that means. Easy for me to say. It's always easy for me to say, Mick. I don't know what I've said wrong, but okay. Good to see Mo Salah sat on the bench. Yeah, look, it's great to have him back. And look, I think it's the right call. Hope your daughter's okay. Yeah, no, she's good. She's good. Another month or so of rehab, strengthening up the knee, should be alright. But yeah, she's a trooper like her mother, not like me. Oh, I'd be milking the shit out of that if it was me. There'd be little bells and all. You know, hello, hello. I am that person. You know, when you get a man flu, God, Jesus, I'm a nightmare to deal with, honestly. As I'm sure you can imagine. Hoping for a Luis Diaz goal today, said Craig Smith. I think we'll get one. I don't think he'll be disappointed. Now, I have a bone to pick with you guys. I have been so anti this Diogo Jota song because I don't think it's catchy. And now it's starting to get stuck in my head because of you fuckers. So thanks for that. He wears the number 20. I'm not singing it though. I'm not doing it. And do we have a Luis Diaz song, or are we just going to plagiarise the Suarez song? Jota will be a big game player, mark my words. He absolutely will, Abdullah. Diogo Jota is a superstar. When's the FIFA stream going to be back? Tomorrow, Kevin. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Over on Twitch. He will take us to Vic. I'm not singing it. I refuse. I don't like the song. I love Diogo. Just not a fan of that song. Will I sing if he scores? Nope. We'll celebrate, but we won't be singing it. Unfortunately, we don't have TikTok here in India. Would love to have some more Anfield Agenda content. Well, Sudashant, make sure you get across to Twitch. Give us a follow on there, because the Twitch account's growing quickly, and we do loads of rival watch-alongs on there as well. We did the United game Tuesday. We did the Leeds Villa game last night, and I will be doing the Super Bowl. If anyone wants to join me for a watch-along of the Super Bowl, I'll be doing that on Twitch on Sunday night, and very much looking forward to it. And of course, there's the FIFA streams as well, which... You know, I like to call myself the world's best worst FIFA player. So that pretty much sums it up. But look, keep your comments coming in on this one. We have 20 minutes to go till kickoff. Bizarre advert in the middle of the live stream. Then no idea what you mean, old Devlin. If you're talking about YouTube, we don't control the adverts on YouTube. On the live content, you know, they come up randomly. If you're talking about Twitch, then sub and you won't get any ads. Simples. Been watching for ages, don't know what WFM means. Chat. Would you help our friend out? Thank you for the super chat, XT_Cyflex Mawadi 2006. What does WFM mean? Can somebody help our friend out in the chat there, because I have to be careful about how much swearing I do on a stream. So there you go. RSH14, boom. Any prop bets on the Super Bowl? Oh, I've got a few bets for the Super Bowl. I've got a few bet builders sorted out for the Super Bowl, and I will be happy to share them in the Discord group, Liz. I don't know what prop bets are though. I think we have some different terminology about gambling. Connor's fine-tuning the settings. There you go. See, blame Connor. If in doubt, blame Crosby. That's what we all do here. If anything's going wrong or there's a bit of shakiness, blame Connor. Favourite player chant? Firmino. I love a bit of Si Senor. Although I always get one lyric wrong. When it gets to is it passing the ball and he'll score every time, or give him the ball and he'll score every time? Because I keep second guessing myself and making a bollocks of it, really. We need Salah. Why is he on the bench? Well, firstly, how do you know we need Salah to win this game? Stop being so negative, random content. And secondly, if you don't know why he's on the bench, then I can't help you. You know, the man has just played an ungodly amount of football over the past few weeks. Every one of his knockout games in the AFCON going to extra time. So I think that will probably give you a good idea of why he's on the bench. And also, drop the fucking caps there, pal. No need for shouting. It's give. You know I'm still singing past that. I'm going to try and get this in my head. Give him the ball, Houlden. Give him the ball. Yeah, right, give. Here we go. If he scores tonight, just start randomly putting the word give into the chat really quickly, just so I don't butcher the song even more. Rams are going to win, said Steve. Yeah. Every time I write off Joe Burrow and the Bengals, though, Steve, they find a way. They find a way. So yeah, look, I would agree with you. You'd expect Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp and the lads to get it done, particularly at that SoFi Stadium, their own gaff. You and I love you too, man. Thank you. I love a bit of positivity, a bit of love. Oh, just hit 1,000 live viewers already. We absolutely love that. And we've still got 20 minutes to go. That Luis Diaz cross with Money Heist song has potential. Oh, I mean, you've lost me there, Crosby. I know what Money Heist is, but I've never watched it, so I've no idea what song we're talking about. Mr. Gamer 8000, how are you, sir? And hello, shout out to the other 7,999 Mr. Gamers out there as well. Mr. Jury said that lineup is hot as fuck. It is. It's pretty tasty, dude. It is. Cup should be MVP. I agree. I mean, isn't he got the triple threat this season? Like, he's. Look, I'm relatively new to the NFL, as I said, but yeah, look, he's been amazing. Please watch its best Netflix series. It's dubbed. I can't watch that and that's dubbed, mate. So, well, look, I could, but I just won't. There's no point in me lying to you. Thoughts on Coutinho? He's been playing really well. Really, really well. He was unplayable at times last night, Coutinho. That spin to set up, I think it was the first goal for Ramsey. Oh, the spin and then the pass. It was gorgeous. Benji said it's been a while. It has. It's been a while since we've had a league game. Yeah, it feels like an eternity. I mean, I was away on holidays and all. Jesus, it has been ages. So I was away during the international break, came home, and yeah, we still haven't done a league game yet. You're right. It really feels like an eternity. No, Salah's on the bench. Sujan, he's on the bench, my friend. Hi, Craig. Just on your chat yesterday, what do I think we do with Origi? His contract's up on, so I would imagine just release him at the end of the season. I know that there is a clause in his contract that, well, I say a clause, there is an option for the club to extend by a year, and I could be wrong on this, but from my understanding of it, I think he has to play a certain amount of Premier League games for Liverpool to be able to trigger that. So yeah, ultimately I don't think we'll be able to trigger it, and that means I think he'll just leave for free at the end of the season, which I've no problem with, by the way, because Divock Origi could have left for free after his previous contract, but he didn't. He signed on, and I like that about him. So whatever happens with Divock, he's he'll go with our best wishes and a massive thank you for an amazing job. Whereas Elliot, he's on the bench. He's on the bench. Again, Harvey's only had 25 minutes, I think, of first team football since the injury. He did play 60 in a behind closed doors game, but you know, relax. We'll have plenty of time to unleash. And I use the word unleash because that's what we do with Harvey. Because he's that damn good. I'm absolutely a Harvey fanboy now, by the way. Make no bones about it. Chris Stonage is trying to jump ship from Oxlade-Chamberlain to Harvey Elliott. Get your own fucking player, Chris. Get your own player, fella. What a player Brady has been for the NFL. 7 Super Bowls, yes. 6 with the Patriots, 1 with the Buccaneers. And yeah, I mean, imagine playing to that age, Steve. What a player. How was your holiday? Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Wonderful week with my missus. Just the two of us. First time since our honeymoon 15 years ago. So yeah, mad. But we're going away with the kids next month to the same spot because we're trying to convince them that's where we should move to. Right, do I still think we need Rafinha? Only if we move on one of the old guard front three. So look, that's a good jumping off point for a conversation here before the game starts. With the situation right now with the forwards, we've a beautiful situation. So we've got Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz. Obviously backed up at the moment by Minamino and Origi. But if we just look at those 5 first team players there, or the 5 regular forwards we'll call them, we know the contract situation. So I personally don't mind if we renew Firmino and Mane and give them 2-3 more years and let's see how we get on. And I'm happy with that group of 5 forwards, but I only want to see us look at a Rafinha or a Bowen if one of them moves on. Otherwise, I think we have enough. So Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think there's going to be... Look, if I'm a betting man, and I am, the vibe that seems to be coming out, and I could have read this wrong, but again, my take on it is that Mane is most likely going to move on. That's the vibe I'm getting. Old Devlin said, I hate to admit it, but we need to cash in on Mane in the summer. Sign up Bobby, get Salah to longer deals. Look, we're all nervous about the Mohamed Salah situation because, we ultimately want Mohamed Salah's contract to be renewed. And while that's not the case, we're all probably sweating a little bit that, well, does this Diaz signing mean that we may lose one of the old three? And if we do lose one of them, I think we'd all have a tiered system of who we'd like to be the least likely to move on. And Salah, we all want to tie down to a new deal. So let's wait and see. And also on the stuff about Fabio Carvalho, again, I'm still extremely confident that Liverpool get a deal to sign him sorted and it won't go to a tribunal. Thoughts on Diaz starting? Excited about it. Just excited to get back watching the Reds in a league game again. Becca, how are you? Nice to see you in as well. Hope you're well. Paddy is going to be freezing at the match. Have you seen what he's wearing? No, I haven't. I assumed he was wearing the Liverpool tracksuit top, the white one, but no, I haven't been on socials today. Is this match will identify the winner of the Premier League? Look, I think Liverpool certainly need to win tonight. A draw is no good. We need to try and keep pace with Manchester City. If we win our games in hand, 6 points behind, we have a trip to the Etihad coming up. So look, one game at a time, but it's got to start with tonight and another 3 points. I don't know what the Luis Diaz song is, Shane. They're talking about some crossover of Money Heist or something. I don't know. I'll be singing the Just Can't Get Enough Luis Suarez version of it. He scores a goal and the cop goes wild and I just can't seem to get enough of Luis Diaz. That's where I'm going. That's the one I'm going with tonight. Shout out to Mix Misses, who is now going, oh no, this idiot's back now with the singing. This idiot's back with the singing. She loves a bit of Craig singing. We'll win her over eventually, Mick. We'll win her over eventually. Bangladesh is in the house. How are we, Rihan? Or Raihan, excuse me. Not sure about the pronunciation. Do you think the Gavi links are honest? Do I think that a lot of top clubs will be interested in him? Yes. Do I think he'll sign a new contract at Barca? Probably. Yeah. So, look, I'd happily have him at Liverpool, but, Bellingham first. Choo-choo. Did we see, by the way, Bellingham asked for a pair of Steven Gerrard's Adidas boots to be sorted. Did we see that? Did we all see that? I seen it. Thoughts on the Liverpool Echo? Don't have too many positive thoughts, if I'm being honest with you, mate. They need a fucking better editor and they need a website that doesn't resize every 2 seconds on a mobile device. So apart from that, South Africa in the house as well. Welcome in to all our South African friends. Who do I think Liverpool's best ever striker is? I'm biased. I'm Robbie Fowler for me all the way, but you can't have that conversation without speaking about Rush. I don't want to mention Michael Owen, and I refuse to get stuck into that one because he's a Manchester United legend. That's a good question. Who is the captain tonight? That's a very good question. I would imagine it's Van Dijk. France is in the house as well. Axe, thank you, mate. I miss our Adidas kits. Oh, Mick, so do I. Those Adidas kits in the 90s were something special. Yo, bald, peace. Nice. Yeah, Rose captain, you would expect that. Cape Town's in the house, how are we? Cop Cope, excuse me, nice to see you in. Paul, thank you for the super chat. Evening, Craig, just got in from work. Alfie is already asleep, but will enjoy the highlights tomorrow. Going for a 4-1 win. Hope you're well. I'm good, my man, and I hope you, Alfie, and the family are well as well. God, I wish I could get my young lad to sleep this early, Paul. But yeah, I'm good, my man, and I hope you enjoy the game. And thank you for popping in. Thank you for the super chat as well. New Balance, best manufacturer of Liverpool stuff. I loved New Balance's stuff. I did. Yeah, I thought New Balance made some really good stuff. Mayo's in the house with Eamon. How are we, Eamon? What's my midfield three in 2028? God, I don't know, mate. Stephen, I don't even think about my own life that far ahead. How's my day been? I got a good sleep in, which is always a positive, Liam, for me. Yeah, my day's been alright. It's all been built into this game, though, as always. We have 9 minutes to go till kickoff, my friends. Again, I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors before we get on the way today. We are proud to be brought to you with thanks to our friends at the fantastic OneFootball app. You can see on the screen there now all the great stuff you get from our friends at OneFootball. The app's entirely free. You can download it with a link in the description. Video content, fixtures, augmented reality, league tables, everything that you need. Breaking news stories, of course, as well. Everything you need to get you sorted out for the remainder of the season and into the future. And they're also great supporters of football fan content. So great to work with our friends at the OneFootball app. And again, the link is in the description below. What's my favourite shoe? Air Max. I mean, I've just got a plethora of Air Max, to be honest with you. Some old school, some newer ones. A couple of pairs of Air Jordans as well. So, yeah. I'm completely... When it comes to this footwear, I'm Nike all the way. Who do you think will be our keeper in 2053? I think my son will just be finishing his career at that point, mate. So, my son. That's my answer. Do I think we need to fix our defence for next season? In what way? I have my own thoughts about the high line. I think if we play the high line and we go a couple of goals up, I'd like to see us drop back a few yards. Do you play FIFA? Begrudgingly, yes. Over on Twitch, I do. And as I said before, you can go over, give Anfield Agenda a follow on Twitch, as you can see on the screen there now. We've been on there about 2 months, and I think we're past 6,000 followers, so doing well. Narandir, I am very good, my friend. I hope you are as well. Our left side, Robbo, Thiago and Diaz. I know, Henry, isn't it amazing? It is pretty goddamn sexy, isn't it? Do I think Diaz will score today? Yeah, we talked about this earlier on in the stream. I think we're all in on Diaz scoring today. I haven't actually put a bet on it. I should probably have a quick look at the odds. Let me just... You guys are a bad influence on me. I had no intention of having a bet on this game. And now I'm having a look. Right, let's have a look. You're a bad influence, folks. Let's see what the offers are here. Is there anything on Diaz to score? Nothing there that's tickling my boat just yet. Hang on. Bad influence. Bad influence. My wife will kill you fuckers. I mean, I'm going to blame you on this if I do put that on. So, one sec. Where's the goal scorers? Right. It's nearly even money. It's hardly worth it. It's hardly worth it. We'll leave it. I'm good, Mark. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you're good as well. Right, one more time. Let's run through the benches for both teams and the Leicester starting 11. You can see the Liverpool starting 11, of course, on the screen there now. So, where's the Leicester one gone again? Have I got rid of that one already? Okay, one sec. There we go. Right, so for Leicester, Kasper Schmeichel in goal, James Justin, Luke Thomas, Ndidi and Amarte making up the back five. Then it's Sumare and Dewsbury Hall in midfield. Lookman, Maddison, Albrighton and Daka make up the Leicester starting 11. On the bench for us today, Ibrahim Konate, James Milner, Naby Keita, Mohamed Salah, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Costas Tsimikas, Quivi and Kelleher and Harvey Elliott. On the bench for Leicester, Soyuncu, Barnes, Tielemans, Ward, Iheanacho, Perez, Chowdhury, Pereira and Vestergaard. That's a pretty goddamn strong bench for the Reds today. I have to say, I'm pretty excited about the prospects off the bench. Salah on the bench is quite surprising, but understand I don't think it's something we'll see too often during this time at Liverpool, outside of maybe the early rounds of a cup. But ultimately, I do think it's the right decision. Player welfare is important. So, and we know our manager, he talks the talk, and as you can see, he's walking the walk. Yes, Paddy is at the game, Anthony. Mr. Murphy is there tonight. He's in the lower main stand, if my memory is correct. So look, we are 5 minutes away from getting on the way here. So as always, thank you guys for being with us. As I said a couple of minutes ago, we are being brought to you with thanks to our friends of the One Football app. The link is in the description below. And yeah, let's get going. Glad you're back on YouTube. We've always been on YouTube. We just moved the cup games across to Twitch, and there just so happened to have been a lot of cup games recently, so it feels like we haven't been on YouTube. But trust me, all the league games will be on here. And we've a couple of nice surprises coming up for you guys at home as well, particularly around the League Cup final. We're working on a nice little giveaway for you guys for the League Cup final. So, and I'm going to work on something as well that I think we want to reward our members and our members and our subs on Twitch as well. So I'm trying to figure out something there, which is within the rules, of course, because got to be careful. But look, the teams are coming out. There's Luis Diaz now. You beautiful bastard. You beautiful man. Right, here we go. Oh, it feels like too long. But we've come so far, and we've reached so high, and we've looked each day and night in the eye. Yeah, we are singing Take That. Oh. Right, before we get on the way, folks, do drop a like on the watch along. We love to try and hit 1,000 likes on it, so if you can help us out, please do. Also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, give your head a wobble, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to become a member on the channel, click that blue join button. If you don't see that, have a look in the description. The link is there. You get the emojis, you get into our Discord group, you get the Anfield Agenda badge beside your name, and you get to know that you're funding my lifestyle. Which is a shit one at the minute, but could get better. But you're not really funding my lifestyle yet. But you know what I mean. I'm just trying to waffle here. Right, 11 for the Reds. Starting off in goal, Alisson Becker. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, Andy Robertson. Centre back pairing for today, Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip. I was about to say Ibrahima Konate, but I know it's Joel Matip. In midfield, Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara. Wick, wick, wick. And Thiago Alcantara again, wick, 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 and Curtis Jones. Left side, Luis Diaz. To the centre, Bobby Firmino. Right hand side, he's on number 20. I'm not singing it. Diogo Jota. All of a sudden, our squad depth is incredible. And it's mad, isn't it? It is mad. One signing, and I have to admit, I think the very same. One signing, Harvey coming back from injury, Thiago being available, and yeah, we're all talking about squad depth. And rightly so. It's mad. It is mad. We're all mad. But sure, we knew that, didn't we? Right, where's this one gone? I need to drag this one back one. Check. That's the wrong one. You big cabbage. Right, where is it? That one. Look at the bench. Like Naby off the bench as well. Salah off the bench. Harvey off the bench. Oh, it's pretty. It is pretty, folks. Right. Cool. Do you remember when I asked you, do you prefer Luis Diaz or a cherry pie? I don't like cherries, so I hope I answered Luis Diaz because I don't like cherries. Is kick-off actually at the 45? No, kick-off now is less than a minute away. Teams are all lined up. We are about to get underway, so let me get the clock ready from our side. And again, I'm going for a 3-0 score prediction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as always. I'll do my best to get through them. And yeah, let's have some fun. We're back. Absolutely massive day, said King Chuckler. Only just realised you added player portraits in now. I didn't add that in, but that's Mr. Crosby. If anything good comes, I'll take the credit, but it's never usually down to me. So right, here we go. Leicester have the decency, or maybe we won the toss. Either way, we're going to be attacking the Annie Road end first half. Leicester, of course, in their blue shirts. No Vardy for Leicester today. Tielemans is on the bench. So yeah, lots of changes. Barnes is on the bench as well. So we'll see Pats and Daka up front. Right, we're underway. Here we go. Leicester do the decent thing and go diagonal. Looking for Maddison, but the Reds have won it back in midfield with Fabinho. Straight away to Trent. Go on, lad. Go on, Trent. Ball in towards Luis Diaz. Diaz! Oh, I thought he was going to get a goal there in the first 15 seconds. My God. Great ball by Trent. And again, Diaz got in behind. Here we go. Oh, go on, Louis. It's back with Alisson, but just that little cameo straight away. We were nearly there. We were nearly there. Almost breaking Timu Puki's record for the quickest goal. I don't know why he didn't have a bang with his left foot, in fairness. Matip out right side to Trent. Trent ball into Luis Diaz. He plays it to Jota. Jota now looking for Luis Diaz again. Diaz gives it to Thiago. Thiago asks a bit much of Trent with that ball around the corner. Can't keep it in. It goes out for a throw in. I'm already too excited. I'm already too excited. Oh, I'm too excited. This could be a spanking. Jota, he loses out to Ndidi. Jones flicks it on. Diaz, he's everywhere. I love it. He's everywhere. Diaz plays it out left side to Robbo. He's got Jones there with him if he needs it. Diaz seems to be dropping deep, coming looking for the ball a lot as well. It's interesting just to see what we can expect from Luis Diaz and to see how Klopp's going to deploy him. Robbo to Bobby. Bobby goes back to Verge. Gets the pitch and wedge out. Looking for Luis Diaz. Oh, look at that. He wins the header and then chases it down. I'm all in, Lewis. I'm all in here, fella. I'm all in, dude. Thiago's playing on the right. Yeah, Thiago on the right. Jones looks like he's on the left. And Leicester are having to weather a bit of an early storm here from the Reds. Kasper Schmeichel already with the time wasting, pushing people up the field, taking his time over it. It's only a matter of time, Kasper, my man, till you'll be picking that ball out of the back of the net. Fabinho wins the header, but it breaks to a Leicester player, knocks it forward, and it'll go through to Alisson harmlessly. For those asking, the match is on BT in the UK. Matip now rolls into Fabinho. Man on. I took a bit too much out of it there, Fabinho. Trying to get away from the challenge, in fairness to him. Leicester have it left side now, but they give it straight back to us. Look at this. They can't handle it. They can't handle the Reds. Firmino now guilty of a loose touch there. Leicester win it back. And Ndidi now. Oh, pressure. Oh, we love that. Jones wins it back. Ball into Firmino. Firmino tries a reverse pass to Luis Diaz. This is exciting. The press, the energy, swarming around Leicester. They can't settle into the game yet. Well done, Curtis Jones again, winning the ball. It'll be a Leicester throw in right hand side. This is tasty so far. And this is without Elliott. This is without Salah. This is without Mane. Without Naby Keita, without Jordan Henderson. Whoo! Life's good. 4 minutes on the clock. Kasper Schmeichel with the ball at his feet again. Just looking for something on. Goes out left hand side. That goes out. Liverpool throw in. Again, Leicester have the ball and they just give it back to us very quickly. Young Thomas there couldn't find the way past Jota. Rajat, mate, rather than asking me who's playing, there's a big image there with the starting 11 on it on the screen, my man. Firmino, lovely little spin inside. He rolls it to Fabinho. He cuts in. Referee said he's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. Trent, get the protractor ready here, buddy, because you'll be whooping a cross in for one of our boys to get on the end of it. Bit far out for a shot, but you'd expect Trent to look to pick out one of the big lads here. Leicester holding a line. Again, about 2 yards ahead of their 18-yard box. Verge is up. Matip's up. Right, Trent, what you got? Trent gives the signal. In comes the cross. It's headed by Firmino, but it's over the bar. Never really got in trouble, Kasper Schmeichel, with that one. Reds are looking good, Mogsy. Looking good so far. Certainly controlled the opening exchanges here, but you would always expect us to start quickly, particularly at home. I honestly feel Leicester are here for the taking tonight if we play well, because they've got a lot of disruption with injuries, a lot of, I suppose, uncertainty around their camp as well with the level of their performances recently. Got knocked out of the FA Cup. Daka tries to bring it under control, but it's won by Matip to Fabinho to Trent. Gets a little bit lucky there, gives it to Thiago. Thiago, ball to Diaz. Diaz moves it out left side to Robbo. Curtis Jones now cuts inside. Don't do this again, Jonesy, with these 50,000 shots from distance. He flicks it into the box. It's cleared by Leicester. Now Trent has it right hand side. Oh, Trent's pass is wayward, allows James Maddison to pick up the ball. He goes past Fabinho, still Maddison, moves it out left. Maddison. Oh, he shits the bed. Shits the bed. Well, I say shits the bed. Alisson got a touch in it. Maddison got greedy. Tried to take it on himself, and Alisson forced him to a save. But once again, and you'd be sick of me saying this, but we're our own worst enemies at times. Giving the ball away. This time it was Trent that was guilty of it. And Leicester counter-attack us. And that seems to be when we're at our weakest. And good, well done Alisson, by the way, watching his near post there. Bonjour, Shagger. My girlfriend turns 20 very soon. Could you wish her a happy Anfield Agenda birthday? Absolutely, Aaron. Happy birthday to your girlfriend. My man, hope she has a wonderful day. Thank you for the super chat. Maddison to take the corner now for Leicester, right hand side. And we need to be careful about giving the ball away cheaply. Ball in from Maddison. Flicked on at the near post there by Leicester, but we've managed to clear it. Good pressure by Jota. Leicester have done well. They've worked it left hand side. Thomas now. He cuts inside. We're still pressing, trying to win it back, but again Leicester have done well. They fire it across. It only goes as far as Fabinho. Oh, unlucky Bobby. Now Leicester. Oh, sorry. Maddison picked up the ball. He slipped it through, and the was because I wasn't sure if Daka was going to get on the end of it. But thankfully, Alisson came out and smothered it. But again, it came this time from Firmino, giving the ball away a little bit high up the pitch, and Trent was playing him on there as well. So, good bit of defending by Verge. Thiago now. To Robbo. Oh, that's a nice little ball inside to Luis Diaz. It's one back. Fabinho gets a foot in. It'll be a Leicester throw in. Excuse me, that was Jones. 1,400 people in the live chat now. Great to have you guys with us. If you are enjoying the watch along, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. And now it'll be a throw into the Reds, right hand side. Trent takes it quickly. Gives it to Joe Matip. Van Dijk. We have post-match content coming up as well after the game, folks. Firstly, I'll do a 15-minute match reaction of my own, and then I'll be joined by Mr. Chris Stonage to pick the bones out of this. Hopefully we're celebrating a Liverpool win. Van Dijk to Curtis Jones. Back out to Joe Matip. Trent. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gets the pitch wedge out, looks to go long, goes all the way through to Kasper Schmeichel. Moddy, thank you for the super chat, said, I had to put my dog to rest today and she said she would make sure we win today. So stay calm everyone, this is a win and my dog will never walk alone. So sorry to hear about your dog. My dog's getting on in age as well at the minute, he's 13 or so, and I'm starting to worry about that day myself, my man. So lots of love to you, and yeah, rest in peace to your dog. Trent, cross in. Oh, I thought Bobby was going to get the end of that. Leicester clear it. Fabinho now. To Robbo. Robbo pokes it in looking for Luis Diaz, but he left him a bit short. Leicester look to counter-attack quickly, but Alisson's there to put a boot through it and clear it long. Right, boys, keep the pressure up. Keep it up. Come on. That's it. That's it. Oh, look at this hunted impact. I love it. Hunted impacts forcing Leicester to just clear the ball and give it straight back to us. Van Dijk now to Curtis Jones. Abdeliza said, "Hi Craig, greetings from the Persian Reds. WFM to you as well, my man. Lots of love. Thank you for tuning in." Diaz to Robbo. Back to Luis Diaz. Go on, lad. Go on. Robbo puts in the cross. It's cleared. Not a great cross by Robbo. Cleared at the near post by Leicester. Again, well done Matip. Stepped in, read the danger perfectly. Off he goes, baby giraffe on the gallop. Gives it at left hand side to Diaz. Diaz gets to the byline, pulls it back. Lucky, good thinking. But there was no one there for the late run. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw in. Diaz looking like he wants to make us happy today. Killian, it's your birthday as well, is it? Happy birthday, Killian. Jones now. Ball across to Joe Matip on the halfway line. Matip feeds it out wide right to Trent, who flicks it around the corner looking for Diogo Jota. The bounce takes a little bit away from Jota, but referee playing an advantage here to the Reds that never fucking came. And we wasted that opportunity. Well done Fabinho, getting in there, winning the aerial challenge. I'm just loving what I'm seeing here so much. From the Reds, right from the off, we've been at it today. I know we need to make this pressure count and put the ball in the net, but from seeing a few slow starts earlier on in the season, I'm pretty happy with this. Leicester now, right hand side, Albrighton. Oh, it's a good ball. He feeds it in. Leicester fire it across the box, and only for a little touch there from one of our defenders, that could have been another Leicester opportunity, but thankfully we've cleared it. Now Diaz has been clipped. It'll be a Liverpool free kick. Good ball that from young Justin. Fires it across. It wasn't Daka, it was Lookman, took a touch, and Matip was there to clear it. Matip now out to Trent. Back to Thiago. Thiago switches across left side to Andy Robertson. Robbo goes back to Verge. Joel Matip. Matip goes on a bit of a jaunt forwards, gives it back to Trent. Thiago drops into a pocket of space, plays the ball out to Diaz left side. Lovely first touch. Pulls it. Again, just behind, but Diaz has this lad on toast here. I'm loving it. Diaz again now, left hand side to Jones. Good footwork, Curtis. He then fires the ball out looking for Trent right side. It's a little bit under hit. Lookman looks to play it out, but we've won it back again. Firmino now to Fabinho. It's a little again, it's not a great ball, Fab. It was behind Robbo, and now Leicester again counter-attacking at pace. There'll be a free kick to them as well. And it all comes from, once again, us giving the ball away. This time it was Fabinho guilty of it. Yes, Dean Salah is on the bench, my man. As is Harvey Elliott, Ibrahim Kanade, Costa Simicus. Pretty strong bench for the Reds today. James Milner, Queevin Kelleher, and I can't remember the rest off the top of my head. Hendo is out today though, with there be a precautionary back injury, I believe is what the club are saying. It's precautionary because of a little back injury. Again, it's just, our press is just a thing to behold. It really is. Diaz now cuts inside, runs from one side of the pitch to the other, protects the ball well, gives it off to Trent. Thiago now back to Joe Matip. Matip moves it across left hand side, just on the halfway line to Verge. Curtis Jones now, little 1-2 with Bobby Firmino. Again, nothing on there, so he switches the angle of attack and moves it across to Joel Matip. Thiago. He's just looking ahead to see who's going to drop in between the lines, find that little pocket of space. You can certainly see Jones has been instructed to try play in the half spaces. Sorry, I've distracted myself there. The half spaces a little bit more. Just watching him a lot here for the last few minutes. Jones. Robertson. Oh, silly free kick to give away, Robbo. Jay said, do you think Milner will come back into the starting lineup? I think he's probably going to have to make do minutes from the bench, I would suggest. Yeah, we're even into the latter part of the cup now, so I think his game time may be limited to appearances from the bench to help us see out games, maybe, Jay? Kasper Schmeichel sends it long. I mean, the first 16 minutes have flown by here. Diaz. Robbo plays it forward, looking for Jota, but the defender gets there ahead of him. Good play by Ademola Lookman to hold the ball up there for Leicester as they work it back inside their own half. Again, Leicester do well, work it out left side. Ball looking for Patson Daka in behind, but well marshalled by Verge. And Alisson comes out and claims it. Rolls it to Fabinho. Fabinho gives it to Verge. Curtis Jones now. I love the little glance over the shoulder there from Curtis. Oh, Fabinho looking for Jota. Just over hit though, and out comes Kasper Schmeichel, the edge of his area to claim it. Day's been good, my man. Hope yours has as well. Right, 17 on the clock. Still scoreless. I mean, we've done well, but we need to start making Kasper Schmeichel work. I'm the same, Ben. We play great football. If we could be a little bit more clinical at times. Not great control there from Curtis Jones, and it'll be a Leicester throw in right hand side. Maddison. They get a bit fortunate there, Leicester. Ricochet breaks their way. They move it out left hand side. Ademola Lookman now turns. Oh, well done, Verge. Well done, Verge. He was going to let it go back to Alisson, but spotted Leicester had the player right in his shoulder and protected the ball well. Jones again getting caught in possession. But we found a bit of space now. Thiago to Trent. Trent plays the ball across all the way to Curtis Jones' left-hand side. Firmino's down the line. He gives it to him. Bobby now. Head up, cross in. Looking for Diaz. Comes through to Trent, right-hand side. Trent! Oh! Fires a good strike with his left foot at Kasper Schmeichel, who palms it behind for a corner. Again, though, good footwork from Trent to get it onto his left. And he had to hit it quickly. He did. And he did exactly as I said a moment ago. At least he made Kasper Schmeichel work. That'll be a corner kick to the Reds' right-hand side. Good play, though. Well done, Trent. Thomas, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Carl, I'll get to that super chat in 1 second, my man. Hope yourself and Julie are well. Right, Trent to swing in this corner. In it comes. It's headed away by Leicester. And Trent will see that out. No, he keeps it in. Heads it back to Curtis Jones. Carlton, are you a big believer in stats up front defensively? Your stats are amazing, but the midfield stats are average with assists and goals. I believe in the summer that's what we need to look at to do. A lot of the time we bypass midfield in possession, Carl. But you're right. I would like to see more of a... Well, I'd like to see more goal contributions from midfield. But am I a big believer in stats? For certain things, yes. I think you need to have a bit of everything to form an overall picture. But thank you, as always, Carl, for your support, and I hope you're well. Ball's back now with Kasper Schmeichel. Robbo went for the header, pulled away from it, and now to Liverpool throw in left hand side. Is Mane back for Burnley? Yes, he came back last night, I believe. Dino. But yeah, like Mo, he'll just need a little bit of monitoring, a little bit of rest, because they both played a lot of football, obviously with the AFCON. How do I think Diaz is playing? Really good, really good. Still trying to figure out exactly, because he's wandering a lot, and he's obviously doing that under instruction. Excuse me. He's been left, he's been central, he's dropped deep at times, but he's got involved in the game, which is making me very happy. Van Dijk to Robbo. Robbo cuts inside. Lovely ball into Thiago now. Thiago to Robbo. Robbo. Diaz. Oh, lucky he was challenged. It's just good stuff from us, though. We are just so full of energy, so full of endeavour. It really is just a joy to watch the boys. Diaz now. He forces Verge a little bit backwards. I don't remember a player really maybe Suarez playing for Liverpool and immediately me feeling so comfortable that he's an absolute spot on signing, and I get that with Diaz. Jota settled in really quickly as well, in fairness to him, but I don't know, Diaz looks like he has the potential to be something truly, truly special. And I think we're all going to love him as Reds as well. Lovely work down the right hand side now. Jota pulls it back to Curtis Jones, to Joel Matip. Quarter of the way through the game, still Liverpool 0, Leicester 0. People are saying it's very quiet again at Anfield. I can't hear the audio. I have it on silent, obviously doing the watch along here, but I will... I mean, they need to get their finger out here. Come on, it's night time. It's a league game. Let's get it bouncing. Happy birthday, Killian. I think I said happy birthday earlier on to you, in fairness, mate. Ndidi now. Moves it out to Ademola Lookman, left side. Dewsbury Hall. Back across. And Ndidi has it now. Pressure comes on from Jota. Come on, boys. Come on. Leicester switching the ball out to the right channel. Looking for the run. They got a corner out of it. Good play. You got to just say good play sometimes, and it was good play from Leicester. Diagonal ball. Not much you could do with it other than play it off Robbo for a corner, in fairness. Albrighton, but he wins Leicester a corner. What am I having for tea? Probably some homemade French bread pizzas, buddy. That's what I'm fancying today, I think. Maddison now. Gives the signal. Ball in. Alisson comes, gets a fist on it. Diaz heads it away. Leicester move it back out right hand side. Offside though. Offside, free kick. Carl, yes, we're both very well, busy at work. How's you and your family? I'm good. We're all good. Daughter dislocated her knee a couple of weeks back, Carl. She was up at physio today, but other than that, cannot complain, my man. Everybody is relatively healthy and good. Yeah, good. Glad to hear you guys are doing well as well. Right, folks, don't forget, do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. There's over 500 likes now with 1,700 people in the chat. Let's get that up to 1,000. And if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. You're in a McDonald's right now? Oh, that's filthy, Alex. Haven't had a McDonald's in ages. Thiago. He gets clipped. Foul left-hand side. Free kick to the Reds. Did I pass my exams when I was in school? Absolutely. I did. I don't think I ever fail an exam. I think I failed one of my mocks in higher level maths, if my memory's right. But in my Leaving Cert and Junior Cert, yes, everything went tickety-boo, as well as it could be with the circumstances. Matip let that ball roll out left side and it'll be a Leicester throw in. Should have done better. We're playing okay. We started off really well, but we've dropped off a little bit now, and Leicester starting to play themselves into it a bit more. We need to capitalise on this early pressure with a goal. In fairness, it's all very well and good me sitting here saying we're doing well, we're moving the ball well, but football is won by sticking the ball in the back of the rectangular thing. Thiago out to Trent. Probably no FIFA tonight, mate. Most likely tomorrow. Finn, alright Craig, been a subscriber since 2k. Just want to say I love the content, please keep it up. Thank you so much, Finn. Glad to have you with us all that time as well, my man, and thank you for your kindness. Firmino, Thiago, and Stephen Webb, thank you for the super chat, mate. You didn't put a comment in, but thank you nonetheless. Ball looking for Bobby Firmino here in the right channel. I mean, I love that effort from Bobby. Diaz now, again, great work winning the ball back. Cross comes in. Oh, it's Guy here. Oh, sorry, inches away from Robbo getting on the end of it. And I think he's crashed into the post. And Kasper Schmeichel's calling out. Yeah, I mean, that's bravery from Andy Robertson. And I hope he's okay, but I think he might have collided with the post here. Trent plays the ball deep to the far post. Oh, he definitely caught that. It's kind of just below the back of his neck, right shoulder area. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. He's tough as they come, Robbo, but that was a fairly hefty whack with the post. He only had eyes for the ball as well, as you could see. Hopefully he's okay. He's up, he's sitting up, which is a good sign. Very brave there from Robbo. Very, very brave to throw. He's up. He's alright, which is great news. He's tough as they come, Robbo. I wondered, was there a push, Matthew? A couple of people saying there was a push in there. I didn't see it in real time, but I think I'd seen Robbo shouting for something. But I mean, fair play to Kasper Schmeichel as well. Immediately calling on the medical staff there. We know Kasper Schmeichel's a good lad, in fairness. Whereas Mane, he only got back last night, Dylan, from rightfully celebrating with his Senegalese fellow countrymen and women. So, you know, obviously wasn't going to be playing today. Arsenal have gone 1-0 up against Wolves, by the way. You're currently recovering from surgery. Enjoy this. So, well, I hope your recovery goes well, Evan. Lovely to have you in as always. And thank you for the super chat, my man. Yeah, recover soon though, dude. Great to have you with us though. Another Leicester City throw in right hand side. Gabriel with the goal, by the way, if anyone in the chat was wondering. Firmino to Fabinho. Oh, that flick from Jota was a little bit sexy. Leicester player is down. Van Dijk heads it out to allow him to get some treatments. It's Daka that's down. Again, I'm not sure what happened. Let's have a look at this. It's a collision with Thiago when they both went for it, and Daka was immediately feeling his lower left back area. Luke, thank you for the super chat as well, mate. God, you guys have been very generous tonight. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. How do I become a member? Connor, somebody in the chat want to stick the link in for Finn? Thank you, Finn, by the way. Saif, I'm a big fan of love your FIFA videos. Oh man, thank you. I think I'm shit FIFA buddy, but I do appreciate your support. And again today, just a reminder folks, as you can see on the screen, we are being brought to you with thanks to our friends at the One Football app. Link in the description below. And look, it is the best football app out there in my opinion, and the great supporters of football fan content. Right, we're about to get underway. Again, throw into Leicester. Rodgers is telling them to give the ball back, I think, which they didn't. Bit of a shithouse thing to do from Leicester, but hey ho. Scythe, tomorrow I think is the next one, my man. I think tomorrow 10 o'clock UK time for the next FIFA stream on Twitch. Come on, boys, come on. Keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. There's 3 of you there. Well done, Thiago. Again, he finds a way out, though. Good press, and I'm fucking loving the press. Throw into the Reds now, left-hand side. Half an hour gone. Still around the 500 likes on the stream. Folks, if you do have a second, please do hit the like button. Obviously, let people know you're liking the stream. Lovely ball floated out to Trent, right-hand side. Thiago now. Matip. I mean, we are still awaiting the first goal, and hopefully we can pinch one before half-time, because the longer it goes, the nervier we get. Again, a Trent caught in possession this time, and Leicester have it. Maddison, he's hounded out of it. Jota wins it back. Go on, Diogo, lad. Oh, lucky. Free kick, though. Referee rightly brings it back. Right, I'm fucking loving Diogo, I have to say. Finn, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. My man, really appreciate your support. Hope to see you in the Discord group soon. Check out the community tab, and you will see the link there. I'll get Connor to refresh it if needs be. Thank you, Paul Keishan as well. I'm hoping to be an Irishman living in Spain early next year, my man. So thank you for your support. And I hope life's treating you well over there in sunny Spain. Right, referee sets the wall where it should be. Trent and Robbo standing over the free kick. I'm so glad, by the way, I managed to get that Premier League ball. And old Devlin as well, mate. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Absolute legend, buddy. Thank you for your continued support. Right, here we go with the free kick. Trent, will you have a strike here? Looks like it. No, little cheeky reverse ball in. It's headed down. Firmino. Oh! Strikes blocked over the bar. Unlucky. Cheeky little scoopy dink there from Trent. It's dropped the bobby. He can't quite bring it under control. And then he boots it. And there's a Leicester leg in there to block it. I think. Or did it come off Firmino last? It is a corner. Trent going to take it right hand side. Come on, boys. Come on. Stop swearing on YouTube. No, I'll do what I want. Don't like it. Fuck off and watch the Teletubbies. Don't ever tell me what to do. Swearing bothers you that much, you need to really grow up. Stop swearing on YouTube. Kiss my nuts. Right. Oh! Goal! Diogo! And I'm not singing his song. Diogo scores. Van Dijk with the header. It's palmed out by Kasper Schmeichel. And there he is, Diogo Jota, like the vulture he is in and around the penalty area. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Did I mention it was 1-0? Diogo Jota, the best Portuguese player currently plying his trade, gives us the lead. What a dangerous weapon Van Dijk is from set pieces, by the way, for us. His header was palmed out by Kasper Schmeichel, and there was Diogo Jota to react quickest and boot it into the goal. 1-0 to the Reds. Woo! Oh, he wears the number 20. That's all you're getting out of me, because I still don't know the rest of it, really. There's the lead now. Now we can settle into this bitch. I think I'm going to increase my swearing by 13% just to annoy that prissy little person that stop swearing on YouTube. Why are people so worked up about swearing, by the way? Surely it's the intent of language that's more important than the language itself. We need a bit of Newlon. Yeah, you do. There he is. Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the Ogo. That's my song from now. Bit of Newlon in there as well. Look at him. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Go on, son. Giving it socks. Look at him. Little man's been waiting 3 weeks to bust out these moves. Go on, Newlon, lad. Go on, lad. Yep. Love a bit of Newlon. Suxy, thank you for the super chat. Diogo, Jota, fuck him emoji, WFM emoji, goal emoji, Craig Ric Flair emoji. What's that one? Diogo emoji again. Choo choo emoji. I love that Newlon's become a thing on the channel. You've no idea how happy that makes me. Newlon merch has to be done as well. It has to be done. My dogs are tilting their heads to you singing. Good, as long as they're not barking, Zach, and annoying you. You know, they're probably wondering, what is this? We thought we'd heard all the worst noises in the world, but this angry bald man seems to be pitching at a tone that we're not used to. 8 minutes to go in the first half. It is Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0. Diogo Jota with the opening goal. Oh, Bobby a little bit sloppy in possession there. It goes out for Leicester throw in. Well done, Thiago. Leicester tried to take the throw in quickly down the line. Thiago was there to get a foot in. Now it's Ademola Lookman for Leicester City. Rolls the ball infield. They move it out right hand side. Young Thomas. Or James, sorry, is it? James, Thomas, James. I always get them mixed up. WFM, David Coleman. WFM. Let's get WFM going in the chat. Let's get it. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's about time that the goddamn world knows WFM. If you got the emojis, whack it in the chat. If not, it's just 3 letters, my friends. Well done, Fabinho. Good defending. It puts it behind. It'll be a Leicester City corner. Suxy with the WFM emojis. We love that. Yes. Whoop whoop. We are fucking massive. As a family, as a unit, we are massive. And again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, folks, please do take a second and don't just hit it. Caress it. Leicester. Ademola Lookman now. Edge of the penalty area. And he gives it to Robbo. Oh, I can see what Robbo was trying to do, but he delayed it a little bit. Diaz, you can see Luis Diaz wants the goal. You can see he wants the goal on his starting debut. FIFA on PS5 said false flag. Yes, that's what I played on, mate. Yeah. And we've got a nice giveaway coming up for you guys as well for the League Cup final. Don't want to give away too much, but I think you'll like it. And again, thank you, False Flag, for the super chat. So in my gaff, mate, we do have a PS5. My son has an Xbox Series, I don't know, whatever the newest Xbox is. We've got a Switch as well, a couple of older Xboxes, and a PS4. I love the Switch though. I love playing Mario Kart. Gotta start doing a few quizzes and stuff as well on Twitch during our content on there to shake it up as well. So again, if you haven't checked out Anfield Agenda on Twitch, please do. We are doing rival watch-alongs on there. We're doing FIFA streams on there and a few other bits and pieces as well. Series X, is that the one? Yeah, it's a big mofo, big rectangular thing. A big Fook and WFM from Finn. Thank you, my man. Neve, how are you? Welcome into the chat. Nice to see you. Always, the more Irish, the merrier. Well, the more everyone, the merrier. Matip now. Across the Van Dijk. 5 minutes to go in the first half at Anfield. So far, so good. Diaz now. Rolls it out to Robbo. He wants it back. Robbo goes a bit behind him to Fabinho. Fabinho to Diaz. Lovely ball into Firmino. Firmino takes a bit too much out of it, but Robbo has it now. Robbo flicks in across. It's headed away by Leicester. Second ball's hoofed away long. Matip's in there to win the header. Jones now. Thiago. Fabinho. Luis Diaz. Out to Robbo. Robbo with a cross in. Kasper Schmeichel comes out with a Superman punch. Thiago. Ooh! Thiago goes for a scissors kick volley, and it just goes wide of Kasper Schmeichel's left hand post. Good play again. I just love the press we have. Hunting in packs. 2-3 players constantly looking to win the ball back. It's just beautiful to see. Thiago wasn't too far away with that one. Oh, look at that technique. I mean, I think ultimately if it had went in, Jones would have been ruled as interfering, but great technique. Oh, sloppy from Robbo. Gives the ball to Maddison. He goes down whinging. Referee says, get up, Errada. Diaz now. Look at this battling. Look at it go on, Lewis. Oh, Thiago with a little sidestep. So good. So pretty. Out we go now to Trent. Trent to Bobby. Bobby strike! Ooh. Straight down the throat to Kasper Schmeichel. Good start this. Come on, boys. Good first half. A cheeky seconds just to calm the nerves would be nice. Neve, you're from Monaghan. Nice to have you in. Yep, we are looking strong, Zach. We certainly are, my man. Steve Bland in our WhatsApp group just saying, this is the entire message. I am obsessed with Thiago. We love that, Steve. I think we all are a little bit. I definitely am. Every time Thiago gets on the ball inside, I'm going like this. 100%. Ava, you're in Cork. The fillet of Munster. We think Diaz plays the entire game, by the way, because I don't. I hope he does, but ultimately I want to see a bit of Harvey Elliott as well. I mean, great performance so far, though, from Diaz and from the Reds. You know, if we can cut out the little errors in possession that we have occasionally, we're not going too far wrong here. Thiago now drops deep to pick up the ball. Floats in the ball looking for Diogo. It's headed away by Ndidi. Second ball drops. Leicester get another touch in it. Thiago flicks it out wide right to Trent. It's asking a lot of him though. Trent's dispossessed by Ademola Lookman. Leicester now looking to play in behind again. Joe Matip's he's back to his best. Let me just say that. Joel's been a little bit off last two games, but he's definitely been back up to his very high standards in this one. I've been very impressed with Joel today. Robbo, lovely ball up the line. Diaz back to Robbo, beautiful. Robbo sweeps it across to Thiago now, right hand side. Trent, look at the runners into the box. Trent, why did you delay? Slips it down the line for Luis Diaz. Diaz floats in across. It's headed away by Amarte. Thiago wins it back now. Diaz comes back, takes the ball off him. Trent, back out to Diaz. Thiago, little give and go. To Luis Diaz, right hand side. Take him on, take him on, take him on, take him on. Diaz gives it back now to Thiago. Thiago switches the angle of attack up left hand side. Curtis Jones. Robbo. There was one split second there when we were on the attack a moment ago where I was so happy just to see the amount of runners we had break into the box. Here we go! Oh, Firmino strike is saved. Lovely little flick from Diogo Jota. I mean, there's some beautiful touches here from the Reds in and around the 18-yard box. Luke said, he wears the number 20, he'll take us to victory. When he's running down the left wing, he'll cut inside and score for LFC. There you go. Thank you, mate, but I'm still not singing it. Appreciate the super chat though, Luke. How good is Diogo Jota, by the way? How good is everybody? How good is life? As the Anfield rap always say so correctly, when the Reds win, or when the Reds win, we all win. And I don't think they could be any more spot on. Craig, I've heard if you get 1,000 likes, Paddy's going to streak. Is this true? Yeah, sure. Carl said, if Bellingham comes in the summer, who would be your first choice midfielders to play most of the games? And please sub and like everyone. Thank you, Carl. God, mate, I honestly don't know. It's just so many options there. Oh, Diaz brings it down on his chest there, but Leicester defend it well and put it behind for a corner. 1 minute left of additional time. The ref added on 2. So Fabinho, it depends on the games, Carl. I mean, look, I love the idea of long term maybe Fabinho, Jude Bellingham and Harvey Elliott in midfield. I mean, whew. But ultimately, it'll give us plenty of options. Oh, they've given offside. Sorry, we won't get the corner. Diaz was ruled offside. My apologies. Jones gets caught in possession. Above that, look at that from Verge. Firmino now. That'll be a free kick. Pretty much right on half time as well. I mean, if we're going to go for this, we might as well load the box here and try and work something. Trent goes diagonal looking for Matip. Matip heads it on to Jota. Offside flags up. Referee blows up. It is half time, my friends. And it is Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0 as we go in at half time. Diogo Jota with the goal. Anything that you guys want to talk about at half time, whack it into the chat. I will do my best to get to it. And again, shout out to our sponsors for today's watch along. The fantastic, all-conquering OneFootball app. You can download the OneFootball app entirely free. Excuse me, with the link in the description. Right, what have we got in the chat? Maximus said, you're bloody amazing. Oh, thank you, man. I'm not, but thank you. I tell you what, there's been a real swing lately in the comments. It's gone from back in the days of trolling to just people being nice, and I love it. Thank you. Favourite beer? Right, in top 5 order, because I did this the other day, so I'm happy to go back through it. In top 5 order, Corona, number 1, with lemon or with lime, don't mind which one is in the top of it. Then I will go San Miguel, Peroni, Heineken, and 5th I think I went with F's the other day when we were doing this. How's Diaz doing? Really well. Really, really well. What's your opinion about the Zuma situation? The same as everybody else's, that it's just despicable. And stop spamming the chat. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you to stop. You're just gone. No spamming in our chat is allowed, my man. So I'll give you a timeout. I'll be nice to give you a timeout the first time. The only position Diaz hasn't played in the first half, said Old Devlin, is keeper. He's been everywhere, hasn't he? He's been all over the place in a good way. Carlsberg, not top 5. I wouldn't drink it if you gave it to me for nothing, mate. Honestly. It's one of the things, as great a partner as they have been for Liverpool Football Club, and they have, I think they're our longest commercial partner. I wouldn't drink it if I got it for nothing. Same with Budweiser. Just, I can't stand it. Favourite toppings for a pizza? Ham. That's it. I'm very boring. I'll usually just have a cheese pizza. When's Salah coming on? I think we'll probably see him last 2025 maybe. Thiago has played well. Yeah, look, it's been a good performance. Other than a few sloppy passes here or there, I think we've been really good. Have I ever tried Suffolk bitter? I don't think I've ever had a pint of bitter full stop, Joe. Opinions on Tuborg? Very limited amount of times I've drank it, but certainly drinkable. I know I can't stand Carlsberg, Dave. Can't stand it. Carlsberg, Foster's, Stella and Budweiser. I wouldn't drink them if I got them for nothing. Diaz looks like he's played at the club for years. That's probably the kindest thing we can say, mate. Yes, absolutely. He looks like he settled right in. Best away ground. Well, look, I haven't been fortunate enough to go to a Liverpool away. Other than, well, you can call Champions League finals an away, really. But well, look, I like the Geordie, so let's go with Newcastle. No, haven't tried that one, Ava. That beer, whatever it is, haven't tried it. Curtis and Firmino struggling, said Owen. I think that's probably a fair assessment, Owen. I won't, maybe not struggling, but certainly not up to the standard of the rest of the boys so far today. Although Bobby can be one of those, can't he? He can be amazing, he can be very frustrating, but ultimately a bit of Bobby magic can unlock a defence. Who will I be supporting in Qatar? I won't be supporting anybody, Jay, but I'll certainly be looking on and hoping for a good tournament. Will I be supporting anybody? No, Ireland aren't there, so just hoping it's a good tournament, in all honesty, and hoping none of our players get injured. San Miguel, I love a bit of San Miguel, Ben. San Miguel's delicious. It's it's definitely up there after Corona. One thing I like most about Corona, if you're having a beer, is it's not very gassy. Am I happy that Everton are near relegation? Actually, this is a good topic. Am I happy that they're near relegation? Yes. Do I want Everton relegated? No, I don't actually. And because I like the derby. I like looking forward to those games. I've been to a fair few of them as well, and I've pretty good memories of them, apart from one draw. I was at the 4-0 when we beat them. I was at the 1-1 draw when who was it scored the worldie for them that they absolutely didn't deserve? Oh, can't remember. Right at the end of the game, one of their centre backs, I think, scored a worldie for them to make it 1-1, and that, yeah, they didn't deserve that one. But yeah, I don't want them relegated, but I do want to see them doing shit. San Miguel is nice, especially when it comes up nice cold. Yes, it is. And I love when you're over in... no, it wasn't Jagielka. Yes, Richard, it was Jagielka, spot on. And Joe as well. Yeah, I'll never forget that. I was right behind that goal when he hit it. And you knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going in. And they didn't deserve it either. Favourite cocktail? It's not really a cocktail, but a screwdriver, pretty much. Just vodka and an orange, or vodka and cranberry. Mojito, actually. Yeah, I'll go with a mojito as my favourite cocktail. Do I like Buckfast? Never tasted it, Lewis. Never tasted it. Long Island iced tea for Suxi. I can't stand whiskey, so wouldn't be my cup of Long Island iced tea. Any FIFA today? No, I think tomorrow, Hayden, is the plan for FIFA. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Over on the Anfield Agenda Twitch. I can't do Corona rather than Modelo with Canelo. Oh yeah, they love an El Cerveza around the Canelo fights. Do I like Carling? I think I've drank it once and I don't really remember much about whether I liked it or not. I don't like their can. I think their can's one of the worst looking cans ever. I've never had a Coors, Gavin. Never had a bottle of Coors ever. What have we got? Craig Bobby's been pretty awful. Put Mo on for him. Yeah, look, Bobby hasn't been at his best, no doubt about it. I wouldn't say he's been awful. I mean, I think that's a little bit harsh. But certainly himself and Curtis Jones have been caught in possession a couple of times, as has Trent, by the way. Opinions on Guinness. There was a little period in my life where if I was going out, I'd have some pints of Guinness, but it's certainly an acquired taste. Oh, look, the dog's out next door at half time for a little bark and a pee. Do I like the UFC? Yes, but not as much as boxing. Boxing is where my second love would be after football. But I'd watch UFC, but I have a lot to learn about the different martial arts and stuff, and the intricacies, particularly with grappling. Still trying to move to Dubai. No, that's gone, Jay. Lanzarote. After going away with my wife to Lanzarote, we both completely loved the island, mate. And we're going back next month with the kids to show them around and see what they think. So probably, if we move early next year, Jay, Lanzarote is the guess. Caffrey's. I don't think I've ever had a pint of Caffrey's either, Nicholas. I've had Smithwick's, which I used to actually quite like. Can versus Brook, yeah. I'm gonna look. People say it's too late, and I agree. But you know what? I'm still gonna buy it, and I'm still gonna watch it, and I still want to see that little grudge match settled. So yeah, 100% gonna watch Can Brook. Doing a watch along of the Super Bowl, by the way, on Sunday over on Twitch. If anybody wants to come across and join me, it's gonna be the longest watch along I think I've ever done. Thoughts on Diaz? I think he's brilliant. I think he looks like he's settling in really quickly. Are you still going to stream when you move? 100% yes. The move won't happen unless the channel is workable from there. Channel's the number one priority. To get full time at this shit by the end of the year is number one priority. But yeah, channel is channel's definitely going to carry on. Where in Lanzarote? Honestly, Jay, don't know. We've been to Playa Blanca. I've been to Puerto del Carmen before, but we've hired a car this time. We're gonna explore the island a bit more, particularly inland a bit, where I'd imagine rents would be cheaper than on the coast. No WrestleMania watch along, Carl. I mean, I'm way past the days of WrestleMania watch alongs. Sub goal for this year? I don't have one. Yeah. Look, if we hit 150k by the end of the year, that would be amazing. It's realistic, I think, hopefully. If you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do. And to everyone that sent super chats today, everyone that became members of the channel today, again, can't thank you enough for your continued support. Really appreciate it. You leaving YouTube? No, not leaving YouTube, Carl. No. We stream on 2 platforms now, Carl. We stream on Twitch and on YouTube. What's the rent like? It's quite dear, Kevin. It's very difficult to find a long-term rental property in Lanzarote because, as you can imagine, there's a lot of holiday lets. But we'll keep going. We'll try and figure out something. You know, don't give up. But yeah, the rent's probably looking at about 15 to 1800 quid a month, probably. Is the game still on? It's half time, Neve. Half time. What else we got? Delighted by how much you've accomplished on this channel, Craig. You should be very proud. It ain't me, Gavin. It's myself, Connor, and everybody else involved. You know, it's been a group effort from day one. And again, as I always say, the channel wouldn't be shit without you guys and your support. So again, from all of us, thank you. How do I manage with such big gonads? Well, it is tough. You know, as you know, bins is real. It's an affliction that us Irish men suffer with. A big Irish nut syndrome, by the way, if you don't know. And yeah, we get by day to day. Sky Storm, thank you. Doing these streams puts me in a good mood, buddy. So I'm glad it works both ways. Craig, I think Klopp I seen that comment hating talk Jones about shooting. Yes, yeah, he hasn't had any pot shots in this one. Mick has sobs, which I'm guessing Mick is saggy old balls. If I'm guessing that one right. Am I a McGregor fan? When he fights, yes, Jay. But all the other nonsense and the circus that surrounds at times, not really a fan. Always happy to see Irish sports people doing well, though. It's on BT Sport 1, Luke. BT Sport 1. Have I been to Malta? No, my in-laws have a timeshare in Malta that they go over to once or twice a year, but I've never been over. Why am I moving? Well, I'm not 100% moved. We have to try and get the finances in place. But for my mental health and quality of life for the family, you know, living in Ireland is amazing. The people are amazing. But there's a lot of stuff about this country I don't like. Lack of mental health services, obviously, number one. And I want to have an outdoor lifestyle with my family, and the sun makes me, the sun in the sky, not that rag of a paper, obviously makes me just feel like a different human being. And I feel like I'll lose weight. I feel like I'll be more active. I feel like I'll be happier. Um. So yeah, and plus you only live once. You know what I mean? Don't want to live in the same place my entire life. Want to go out there and enjoy life, and I'm not enjoying it in Ireland. In the last 5-10 years, it's been a struggle, and yeah, that's it really. Have I ever visited Palestine? No, I haven't. Was I a Floyd Mayweather fan? No, don't like anybody who hits women. So his boxing skills were top notch, but yeah, other stuff with Mayweather, nah. Favorite holiday destination? It's got to be joint first place. Turkey. I absolutely fucking love Turkey, and the people, and obviously Florida. You know, we've been to Florida with the kids, I think 5 or 6 times, and always had a great holiday. But yeah, Turkey to me. Look, if you've never been on holidays to Turkey, get yourself over there at some point. It's just a beautiful place. Have I been to Germany? I haven't. You know, we I remember we booked to go there quite a few years ago, which is funny because my wife nearly speaks fluent German. Like she's very proficient in German, but no, never been. Vietnam, Cambodia, no, but definitely on the list, David. Definitely seen some of the beautiful, beautiful scenery in those two countries. Have you ever been to Tenerife? Yes, Tom. We went just before lockdown. Second half's about to get underway soon. We went to Tenerife. I didn't like it, you know. I didn't like it. I was a bit disappointed with Tenerife. What about living in Turkey? I think it would be. It's outside the EU, so it just be a push too far, Josh. You know, when we're in the EU, we have all the same rights and stuff we would have over here in Ireland, and it's also very easy to move there with regards to freedom of movement inside the EU and stuff. Never been to Denmark, no. Go to Vegas, oh Jay, that's the dream. My missus won't go though. I want to go to Vegas and then I want to go from there over to Mexico. But yeah, my missus won't go. Can't convince her to go to Vegas. Do I speak Spanish? No, not a word of it. But I will learn. I will certainly learn. Right, we're underway, second half. God, they kicked off that very quickly. I think they even caught the TV companies off guard. But yeah, it is back now with Allison. Santa Ponza, Jesus, Nick. I'm not joking, buddy. I've been to Santa Ponza more than 15 times. It's the only place me out had to go on holidays when I was growing up. Lanzarote outside the EU. It is technically Ella, but still, it's still under the autonomy of Spain. It's an autonomous region, but yeah, still under the bigger scope of Spain. But yes, for the purposes of a lot of stuff like cigarettes, drink, Ella, you're right. Jones. Little reverse ball to Diogo. He keeps it in. Leicester City player gets a block in it. Luis Diaz now. Back to Curtis Jones. Jones tries a strike. It's blocked and cleared by Leicester. Second ball. Breaks to us in the halfway line. It's flicked forward by Trent. Bobby gets a foot in and wins it back. Well done, Bobby. Diogo Jota scored, mate. Diogo Jota. Only that because it's a duty-free flight. Exactly. We love a duty. Mad that you go to England now as well, you get duty-free. I mean, that's a huge change since they left the EU, obviously. Matip now. Second goal would really calm the nerves a bit here. Trent. I'm really good, Sam. I hope you are as well, my man. We're up to 800 likes on the stream now. Closing in on that 1,000. Sorry, I've got a bit of a hiccup here. Ewan Marsden, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate your support, dude. Verge, no changes anyway, folks, at half time. Fabinho. Back to Joel Matip. My missus bought me Evian this week when she went shopping instead of Volvic. It's not the same. Jota. Left side. Oh! Has a strike. It's touched away by Kasper Schmeichel. It'll be a Liverpool corner. Right hand side. Sky Storm, having a good day, dude. Hope you are as well. Adams, there just hasn't been any Premier League games, mate, for 3 weeks now. So yeah, delighted to be back on here. Delighted to be doing the game. And delighted to be, again, sponsored by our friends at One Football. Link in the description. Trent now over the corner. Ball in. Flicked away at the near post. Thiago heads it back in. Again though, a Leicester foot's there to clear it. Fabinho nods it back in. Again, a Leicester head clears it. Trent gets there this time though and recycles it back to Andy Robertson. Thank you, Killian. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, our timer's a little bit off, mate. You're right. It's a little bit ahead. Although I think our timer's right and the television timer's wrong, if I'm being honest, because Curtis Jones started the half really quick. If anything, I was delayed hitting the timer. So I'm going to stick with my timer and back that it's right. Because I think it's actually BT that have it wrong. Evian is posh water. Is it? What's water, mate? I don't know. It's certainly no... what's that water we got in Florida? That was the most delicious water I've ever had in my life. What's that posh water called? Timer's 25 seconds ahead. On mine, it's 5 seconds ahead of... I mean, I'll fuck around with it a little bit if you want, but... ultimately, I think it's fine. Free kick here to Leicester now in a good shooting position. No, not Fiji. It's not Fiji. Voss, that's the one. Yeah, Voss is gorgeous. Best water ever. Bobby guilty of a foul this time. Yeah, pulling down Maddison. This will be a shootable area as well for Leicester. Maddison places the ball. Hopefully we defend this. We know Maddison has it within him anyway to test Alisson from here. Right, here we go. Maddison. Strike, clips the wall. Drops left side of the box to Ademola Lookman now. He's forced wide. Bobby gets back, defends well, puts it out. Is it a Liverpool throw in or a Leicester throw in? Leicester throw in. Down by our corner flag. Left hand side. Another Leicester throw in. This time Jota gets a foot in. Cross in. Matip heads it away. Fabinho finishes the clearance. Leicester certainly started better in the second half than they did in the first. Oh, lovely by Trent. Lovely, calm little pass to Matip, who just puts it out for Leicester throw. We need to regain possession here and stop encouraging Leicester. Take this thing out of this Leicester period of attack here. Maddison, strike. That's not a great attempt from him, and it'll be a goal kick. Smart water. Don't think I've ever had it. Foul here on Luis Diaz. He's okay though. He's back to his feet. Oh, it just bounces him in the face actually. I think that's more a problem than the foul there. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Still 1-0 to the Reds. But 1-0 is a nervy old lead, isn't it? Matip. Fabinho. Matip now again. Trent. It's not a great ball back to Thiago. Oh, he slips. Thiago has it. He's looking for support. He should have done better there, Thiago. But we have it back. Jota. Ball breaks to him now. To Firmino. Firmino. Ball across. It's cleared by Leicester. I mean, we're gifted an opportunity there. That should be a Liverpool throw-in. Matip takes it quickly. I don't know why he goes all the way back to Alisson. Van Dijk was standing 2 yards beside him. Why do you keep writing good old council pop, Mark? What the fuck's that about? He's talking about the water. Oh. Ball ricochets behind Leicester goal kick. You can't beat tap water. Look, yeah, nothing wrong with tap water, mate. Nothing wrong with it. There's been some issues with our tap water though over the last few months. So just being ultra cautious, really. Come on, boys. Salah warming up. Don't know if he's going to come on, but he's warming up. Firmino flicks it on. Jota. Ball goes out. It'll be a Liverpool throw in right hand side. Yeah, having a 5-minute conversation about water, Carl. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Council pop is water. Oh, okay, that's my silliness, sorry. Thank you, Michelle. Skystorm, of course you can have a shout out, dude. Nice to see you in. Trent now. That's a foul on Diogo Jota. Be a Liverpool free kick. Trent looking to get on with it quickly. Akashriv said 442's Luis Diaz song is one of the best. Yeah, I meant to check that out actually. I need to go back and check that out. I'd love to get on 442's and an appearance someday. Oh, ball across. Oh, it's just about cleared by Leicester. It'll be a free kick though. I think Thiago would have been a follow through there. The Cotton Didi. Now, guys, there you go. What's my favourite chance? The Fields of Anfield Road. Or Si Senor. Yeah, a couple of comments about the atmosphere being dead. I mean, there's no excuse for this. It's Leicester. It's under the lights. It's a Thursday night game. The place should be fucking bouncing. Leicester moving the ball across the back now. I mean, look, usually I say to you, what will we do from the bench? Sometimes not too many options, but certainly can't be uttering those words today. The bench is ridiculously strong. Leicester play through, looking for Daka. Verge comes back. The offside flag eventually goes up. Anyway, so that'll be a free kick to the Reds. It's partly because many believe the title race is over. Why bother going to the game then? Do you know what I mean? You go to the game to enjoy it, get behind the lads and have a bit of fun. Matip. Lovely crossfield ball to Luis Diaz. Brings it under control. Cuts back inside. Go on, shoot! Shot deflection! Oh, it's gone wide. I wondered after the deflection, was it going to nestle in? But it's a corner to the Reds. So Diaz gets it out of his feet. You know he's going to shoot. hits it off the defender's knee and it goes behind. It'll be a corner. Harvey Elliott getting stripped off and ready to come on. Oh, I love me a bit of Elliott. There we go, Harvey Elliott. We're at 900 likes, by the way, really close to 1,000. And again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Oh! Probably could have and maybe should have been number 2. Van Dijk heads it towards Jota. Can keep a strike down. Jota says it should have been a corner. Referee thinks otherwise. Let's have a look. Maybe I'm being harsh here on Diogo. I think it came off the defender, then off Diogo Jota. Here we go. Salah's coming on as well. Oh, sexy time. Come on, Mo. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. So Elliott and Salah about to come on. I mean, smart money surely is on Firmino to come off here. Curtis Jones coming off to be replaced by Harvey Elliott. That's pretty straightforward change. And Bobby Firmino coming off to be replaced by Mohamed Salah. Spot on changes for me, folks. Don't know about you, but that's exactly how I would have liked to have seen that. Firmino off, Salah on, Elliott on, and Jones off. Yeah, happy with that. Thank you, man. Love you too. Here we go. Motam. Iheanacho and Yuri Tielemans about to come on now for Leicester City. So double change from Brendan Rodgers there. Iheanacho and Tielemans on. And I will tell you who went off in 1 second. Honestly, I haven't a clue who went off there. Samara and Daka off. So, there we go. Iheanacho immediately into the game here. Van Dijk forced to put it behind for a corner. Verge reckons there was a handball in there from Iheanacho that the ref missed. But either way, it is a corner to Leicester as we hit the hour mark. Yes, Salah is on, Dylan. Salah and Elliott came on for Firmino and for Curtis Jones. And as soon as I get the updated 11, I will swap it. Yep, Connor said he just sent it there. 1 sec, let's just sort out this corner. Corner in. Matip clears it. Diaz gives it back to Trent. And Trent goes long, left side. Looking for Salah. Ball breaks. Right, let me just quickly drag in this new lineup. Thank you to Connor. So there we go. Cheers, Connor. Lineup swapped. Robbo now. Looking for Diaz. Drops to Trent. He heads it, but he only heads it as far as Yuri Tielemans. Again, it's back with Kasper Schmeichel, who puts his right boot through it. Look at that control from Trent. That's ridiculous. So was the ball he played after it, in fairness. But, yeah, great control from Trent, but he puts it behind. It'll be a goal kick to Leicester. We do need a second, I agree, Natasha. Great to have Mo back, though. Great to have Elliott on as well. I'm a huge fan of that young man. Star-Lord, of course you can have a shout out, my friend. Thiago. The Van Dijk, quickly forced into a clearance there. Referee brings it back for... He tries to play advantage to Leicester. Be a free kick pretty much inside the centre circle. I mean, the longer this stays at 1-0, the nervier I get. I don't know about you guys, but Alisson comes out, claims it. I feel like we should have dealt with this Leicester team much easier than we have done so far. Especially with the amount of changes they've had at centre back and players coming back from injury. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl stream myself on Sunday over on the Anfield Agenda Twitch channel. Lookman does well there to get away from Harvey Elliott. Plays it to Tielemans. Leicester now looking to move the ball quickly, and they put it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Good stuff. Diaz is good. He hasn't really had much to do in the second half yet, Dylan, but first half he was very bright. Van Dijk. Back to Matip. Oh, sloppy. Matip passed it straight to a Leicester player. Well done, Verge. Steps in and wins it back. Needs to be better than that. Elliott now carries the ball forward. It goes wide to Salah. I feel like he should have went inside personally. There was more space opening up. Salah now. Man on. Spins inside. Gives it back to Harvey Elliott. Trent. Trent goes back to Matip. Fabinho switches it across now to Van Dijk. Thiago. Ball into Robbo in the left channel. Luis Diaz. Back down to Andy Robertson. Goal kick. Come on, boys. There's been loads of double ricochets in this one. And that time it went out off Andy Robertson, so the referee did get it spot on. Thank you, Star-Lord. Top man. Right, so in this game we've had 11 attempts, 5 on target. Leicester 4 attempts, 1 on target. Just haven't... it sounds like a bit of a bitchy thing to say at times. So I wish we were just a little bit more clinical because, you know, territory, possession, we seem to be on top of teams, but I'd like to see us put a few more teams to the sword. 3 and 4-0. Graham, top man, thank you. Mr. Tipton. Ref's coming across to have a word with Klopp. Right, we're back on the way. Lookman. Matip heads it down, but it'll be back with Leicester. Lookman. Elliott gets stuck in. Harvey, why did you fucking push on me? Anyway, Leicester in possession. Lookman. Ball down the line looking for Iheanacho. Finds him. Now it's James Maddison. Maddison with a ball inside. Thiago hooks it away. Elliott puts his left boot through it. Press them. Press, keep pressing, keep forcing them back. Well done, Diaz. Slips it in now to Jota. Oh, he takes too much out of it. He should have tried to flick that back inside. Good work for Luis Diaz to win the ball back though. Right, Leicester go long. Van Dijk reads it, heads the ball down to Robbo. Robbo to Jota. Jota, it's a bit of a heavy touch. Leicester get a head on it. Fabinho steps in. He knocks it forward. Leicester have it back though. Maddison, he spins on the halfway line, has his ankle clipped by Thiago. It'll be a free kick to Leicester. Salah has barely had a touch, Ali, since he came on. We're into the final quarter of the game now. We're still just shy of 1,000 likes, folks, so do take a sec, please. Drop a like on the video. Well in, Robbo. Another throw into Leicester, right hand side. Fabinho clears it, but it'll go all the way through to Kasper Schmeichel. Come on, boys. Not being as good a second half performance anyway. Lookman skins Trent there, left hand side. Leicester's left. Has it back. Still Lookman. Be a Leicester City throw-in. He's got a lot about him, Lookman, doesn't he? Leicester though, sloppy in possession here. Now we've a chance. Move it quicker. Jota, roll it in. Go on, Diaz. Take him on, son. Go on, Diaz. Oh, shot goes wide. Goes onto his left foot and can't test Kasper Schmeichel. Again, another counter-attacking effort that you'd hope we could work a bit more from. It was a poor attempt from Diaz, in fairness. Kasper Schmeichel launches the kick long. Matip lets it go out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Michelle said, give my partner a shout. I don't know his name. So Michelle's partner, how are you? Nice to have you with us. Right, come on, boys. One moment of magic here just to kill the game off. Fabinho, 20 to go. It's not been a great second half. I don't think I'll be on my own in thinking that. Alisson, to Van Dijk. Van Dijk out left hand side to Robbo. Back to Thiago. Thiago now. Assessing what's on ahead of him. Skips inside. Swings a lovely ball out to Trent, who cushions the ball inside to Harvey. Quick footwork from Elliott. Goes back to Joel Matip. Matip now across the verge. Kyle is his name. How are you, Kyle? Thiago to Robbo. Down the line to Diaz. Back to Robbo. Ricochets. Diaz gets there. Appealed from Robbo for, I think, a free kick for a handball, but ref didn't give it. Ref plays an advantage. Elliott out to Trent. Trent looking for Salah, but it's not a great ball. And now Leicester have a chance to counter. Well done, Harvey. Sticks a foot in, puts it out. 20 to go. Still Liverpool lead by the slenderest of margins. I mean, that was a handball, in fairness. Ref missed it. It wasn't a penalty, it was outside the box, but it was definitely a handball. Matip to Fabinho to Trent. Ball inside. Oh, Diaz. Nice ball out left side to Robbo. Oh, be careful, Robbo. It's a Leicester throw-in. Bit awkward there from Robbo. Martinelli red card in the Arsenal game. Is that still 1-0 in the Arsenal Wolves game? Or the Wolves Arsenal game, I should say. Matip, well defended. Keeping Iheanacho at bay. He's a slight back injury, mate. That's why Hendo was in the squad today. Yep, still 1-0. Matip to Van Dijk. Elliott. Back to Verge. He goes out to Trent. Trent throws a ball infield. Drops to Diaz. Slips it into Jota. Jota tried to pull it back across. It was in between Diaz and Salah. It's back with Robbo though. Diogo. Well done, lads. Diogo cuts inside. Again, he takes too much out of it. Handball. Handball, ref. Fucking shit out. About time. How did it take you that long to realise Iheanacho handled it? What do I think of Bazunu? He's a fantastic goalkeeper. Joshua, how are you, mate? Joshua Burr, thanks for being with us. Come on, lads. Need to kill this game off. Don't want to give Leicester any encouragement here going into the last 15. Elliott to Trent to Salah. Tries to slip a ball in, but it ricochets back to him. Salah to Thiago. Fabinho shifted out left side to Robbo. Cross in. Headed away by Leicester. Trent heads it back out right hand side to Harvey Elliott. Good footwork by Salah. Oh, good save at his near post by Kasper Schmeichel. I mean, there wasn't anything more Mo could have done there. It was fantastic footwork in a really tight area. Yeah, he couldn't have done that more than that. Trent with the cross in. Matip with the header. It's not going to trouble Kasper Schmeichel. The subs so far haven't really had much of an impact on the game. Certainly not the impact we would have hoped for. I can imagine though it is difficult to come into a game as fast paced as this one, particularly if you're Mo coming back from the AFCON. Thank you, Veer. Really nice, Mr. Veer Patel. Thank you. Oh, gifted to Salah. Go on, Mo. Go on. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Oh! He should have scored. And if he didn't score, he could have squared it. And he's down injured. Should have scored. It should have been 2-0. It was 3-on-1 we had there. Salah went for it himself. And it was saved. $15 to go. Salah's back to his feet. Hobbling a little bit. It was gifted opportunity there to us. I mean, look, if he just... That's a good save by Kasper Schmeichel, but if he squares it left there, we've two lads for a tap in. $15 to go. Come on, boys. Matip. Elliott. Again, it's all very pedestrian here. Moving the ball across. Trying to draw Leicester on, but they ain't biting so far. Matip carries it forward. Trent. Verge. Back out to Matip. Again, it's all very fucking pedestrian. Move it quicker, lads. Look at the space in the left. Get your head up. Look. Trent finally sees it. Robbo was out there in acres of space. Matip didn't get his head up. Thiago now. Fabinho. Matip. Right, come on. Slow, fast. Let's go. Trent. Ball back inside now to Fabinho. Matip. Salah. To Trent. Trent tries to give it back, but it's blocked. Well in, Trent to win it back though. Rolls it across to Thiago. Elliott out to Salah. Salah cuts inside. Strike! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh! He's hit the bar and come back into play. Diaz. Oh, his volley saved by Schmeichel. Oh my days. That strike from Salah was wonderful. Clips the bar, came back in. Then Diaz hits a volley and it's saved by Kasper Schmeichel. Diaz now left side. Oh, days. It'll be a throw in to Liverpool on the left hand side. That was close from Salah. Made himself a yard by shifting it inside. Started it really. Oh, tell you what, he couldn't have hit it any better. And then Diaz, if anything, he catches it too truly as well, and it's straight at Kasper Schmeichel. Leicester make a change now. Lookman to be replaced by Harvey Barnes as they go in search of an equaliser. 12 to go. Verge spreads it across to Matip, to Trent. Harvey Elliott back to Trent. Elliott does well, keeps it in. Just sloppy pass, but we have it back. Fabinho to Trent. Fabinho, man on. Matip. Alisson to Van Dijk. Good ball by Van Dijk out wide right to Trent. Trent looks for a ball inside the Salah that was never really on. Yes, Diogo's won it back though. Yes, lads, come on. Thiago shift it out quickly to Robbo. Robbo tries to pick out Jota and Leicester leg puts it away. It'll be a throw into Liverpool wide left. Diaz, good ball back to Thiago. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes back out. Nice ball to Robbo wide left. Robbo tries a cross early. And Leicester will clear this with Tielemans. Van Dijk. Thiago. Fabinho. Robbo. Diaz. Fabinho. Little triangles here to try and make space. Here we go, Robbo. Now come on, man. Pull it back to Jota. Trent. Can't get. He gets underneath the ball with his strike and it's over the bar. Goal kick to Leicester. Ten to go. Don't forget we've two post-match shows coming up after the game, folks. I will be solo first for 10 or 15 minutes and then I'll be joined by Mr. Chris Stonage. Hopefully we see this out or add a second to it. Leicester ball in behind here looking for Iheanacho and he has a strike but it's wide. Thankfully, I think Matip could have defended that situation better. I don't think Iheanacho should have even seen that football if I'm being really honest. Frostbite Dan, how are you, mate? Oh, come on, lads, come on. Well, one back by Thiago, gives it to Elliott. Elliott shifts it out to Salah. Salah, wasn't a great first touch by Mo, allowed the defender to get back at him. Trent has it though. Back to Salah. Come on, Mo. Little back heel to Harvey. To Trent. Man on. Salah. Oh, again, there's just too many players around them. Fabinho wins it back. Salah again. Reverse ball. Diaz! Is this the moment? Oh, they've cleared it off the line. Ah! Now Leicester are counter-attacking with Maddison. He rolls it to Iheanacho left hand side. Come on, boys. Well done, Thiago. Beautifully read. He rolls it out to Elliott now. Come on, lads. They're stretched. Move it quicker. Quicker, Harvey. Inside. I don't know why we're forcing ourselves wide all the time here. Elliott switches the angle across to Robbo. Who keeps it in, but when he keeps it in, just boots it behind. I mean, we forced ourselves wide there. I think Elliott should have moved that ball left-hand side. Oh, here was the chance, though, for Diaz. It drops to him. He strikes it early. Schmeichel, it squeezes between his legs, and it wasn't going to make it over the line, but it was cleared down by Leicester. Feck it. Here we go. Well, one back again. Jota crossed in, it's headed out by Ndidi. It'll be a Liverpool corner. 7 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Ava, good luck, or Ava, excuse me, good luck in the game at the weekend. I hope you win. Right, here we go. Come on, boys. Corner. Robbo to take it. Good delivery, Robbo. Come on, lad. Good delivery. It's cleared away by Leicester. Maddison now. He flicks it out. But we'll get it back. Throw in left side to us. Come on, Robbo. Come on. Thiago. Nice ball to Matip. To Trent. Salah. Inside to Elliott. It's not much support there from Trent to Salah. To Harvey Elliott. Again, it's a bit slack. Iheanacho has it back for Leicester. Come on, lads. As he's offside, surely, linesman. For fuck's sake, put the flag up, will you? Yeah, now the flag goes up. About fucking time, mate. This game has been more nerve-wracking than it needed to be. And they're trying to replay a Salah strike here. I mean, Schmeichel was never getting near that. Trent goes for a big long diagonal ball looking for Diaz. Thiago. Out left side to Robbo. Robbo puts in a cross. Again, it's easily dealt with by the Leicester defence and put behind for a corner. Come on, boys. Look at all the space. Look at all the space there. There's somebody make a run to that near post. There's a fuckload of space. Comes the corner. It's headed down. Falls right hand side of the penalty area. Salah has it now. He goes back to Thiago. But it's not a great ball and forces Thiago to go back inside to Trent. Trent goes diagonally wide looking for Van Dijk, who brings it down. Diaz has it now. Ball floated in. Again, though, it's easy for Leicester to head them away. Well done, Fabinho. Diaz to Matip. Reverse ball to Jota. 2-0! 2-0! Diogo Jota on the double. And it is 2-0. Well done, boys. Kasper Schmeichel got a hand to it, but not enough to keep it out, and it squirmed over the line, and the Reds finally have their second goal, and it comes from the man in form, Diogo Jota. We love that. Finally, bit of breathing room. It's headed away. Well won back by Fabinho here. Elliott rolls it in to Diaz. Diaz gets a flick. Lovely little reverse ball by John Matip, by the way. Can we talk about the sexiness of that pass from Matip? Look at this. Oh, it's a nutmeg as well, Joel, you dirty, dirty boy. Little nutmeg pass. Jota swings, puts his right boot through it. Kasper Schmeichel gets his right hand to it, but then turns to see the ball squirming into the net. And it is Liverpool 2, Leicester 0. And I think it's what we deserve in all fairness. Suxi, thank you for the super chat. Diogo Jota emoji. Woo! Finally, we can relax. I'd seen somebody in the chat said a minute ago, Jota 6 minutes to get a hat-trick. Well, there's the second one, dude. There's the second one. Again, please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet done so and you've enjoyed the stream. And thank you to our sponsors as well. The OneFootball app, link in the description below. We have a couple of post-match shows coming up straight after the game. I'll be live first, solo for a few minutes, and then we'll have another one with myself and Chris Stonage. We'll be asking you for your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match. As always, you guys can vote for it in the poll at the end of the game. 2 minutes to go. Newlon, yes, sorry, how dare I not get Newlon out? Diogo Jota scores a double and I haven't got Newlon out for a second dance. The cheek of me. There he is now, look at him. Go on, Newlon, lad. Give us a special one for Diogo. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Go on, son. He's our version of Party Boy. Robbo now. Goes looking for a diagonal to Salah. I tell you what, I love me a bit of Diogo Jota. How could you not love that dude? Look, everything about him. Taki's coming on now to replace Luis Diaz, and I think that this is a masterstroke from Klopp, just to show Diaz what it's like to get a bit of Anfield love from the crowd before he heads off. Great first start for Mr. Diaz, and a bright future ahead for him in the Liverpool shirt, no doubt. And here comes Takumi Minamino for the last 1 minute plus stoppage time. And oh, look at that, he gets a Klopp hug as well. I mean, just when you think that I couldn't get any better from him. Leicester have it now. Where Harvey Barnes, left hand side. He puts it across. Verge puts it behind. Good defending, Verge. It'll be a corner to Leicester. We will be back here again at the weekend, folks, for the... Is it Burnley we're playing at the weekend, isn't it? We will be back at 1:15 starting on Sunday on here. And a reminder, that game isn't on TV in the UK, so hope you can join us for that as well. Oh, this is my family home. I can hear the dog barking in the car. Jota flicks it away. 3 minutes of stoppage time added on by the referee. My dog hates being in the car. It's alright, Gizmo, you're home now, fella. We've won it back with Fabinho. Fabinho goes up the line looking for Diogo. He smells a hat-trick. Put out, and it'll be a throw into us right-hand side. Burnley away, yes, Burnley away at the weekend. We'll be back here on YouTube 1:15 for that, but loads more content coming up between now and then. Hello everybody. Hello is what I was saying. I'm still live, but I'm just saying hello. How's your knee? Still on my leg. That's the sarcasm that you get from my children. Wouldn't expect that any other way. Ball in. Oh, put behind. Offside flag is up though. We've got 90 seconds of stoppage time to go, and Liverpool with a fairly handy 2-0 lead. We love it. Don't forget, in our match reaction, we will be asking you guys to vote for your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match, so make sure that you join us for that. Link is right there now at the top of the live chat. And again, one last shout out to our fantastic sponsors, the all-conquering One Football app. Link in the description below. Salah, strike straight at Kasper Schmeichel. Unlucky Mo. Bit of a snapshot there. I just got roasted. I never get roasted. If you're talking about my daughter, oh yeah, well in that case, yes. She does always slaughter me. Trent. Down the line to Salah. Flicked inside to Elliott. Again, great to get these 3 points in the bag as we keep up that chase on Manchester City. Matip again with a careless pass. Iheanacho this time pinches it. Hey, how dare you think he's turning Verge inside out? How dare you, sir? Albright now. I think Chris Donnage's got this prediction right, by the way. I think if I remember correctly, Chris went 2-0. I went 3-0. Paddy went 4-0. Yeah, I wonder who the man of the match will be, Carl. It's going to be a difficult one, isn't it? Oh, well done. Well done. It's all over, my friends. The referee has blown the whistle. Liverpool have beaten Brendan Rodgers' Leicester City by 2-0 to move 3 points closer to Manchester City in this title race. I will be back live in 2 minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. Link at the top of the live chat. Shout out to our sponsors as well before we finish up. Thank you to OneFootball. Link in the description. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe as well. I will see you